I got much to explore. All this place right now. Where have I not gone? Door there. I didn't go under the whatever that place is. The dark, shady area. Fuck, I forgot to turn off tracking. Hold on. Shit, why is it so close to me? World, there we go. There we go.
You are enjoying your day?
So far I suppose it's been quiet.
Guess that's never a complaint. Well, maybe. I guess it can be suspicious sometimes.
I don't think it's much in a new city. What about of yours?
Figuring that out still. I mean, nothing bad has happened. I guess it's fine.
You've got a new wardrobe, form-fitting as usual.
I have felt it more suitable for climate here. Although I guess it is not that much different from where we have been.
Yes, the rest of the world does not have popsicle. Lo and behold.
No, thank goodness.
Really, you don't get homesick.
I mean, of course I get homesick, but if world was popsicle, that's no variety.
But you would thrive the most out of all of us, too.
Sure, but I like grass and flowers sometimes, you know?
There's no flowers from where you hail.
There's some, not as colorful as the ones that in the places that we have been.
I would have liked to see what sort of foliage sort of sprout in there. I think there's just something a little beautiful about, like, there's a blanket of snow that just cannot, that's just impenetrable, and you just see the tiniest bud just surmount from it, you know?
I can understand your perspective.
Like a dandelion growing from the concrete. What an absolute powerhouse, you know?
And dandelions can grow through concrete?
Oh yes, they absolutely, they can just, if there's so much as the smallest crack, they can just slip on through and just thrive from that. Obviously,
Isn't that impressive?
mainly because it's a weed, it doesn't exactly, it benefits off the nutrients of the surrounding foliage from it. It's essentially a plant parasite. So that's why it can grow almost anywhere.
Fun.
It is pretty sometimes, and fun. You kind of look like one.
I look like a dandelion.
Yes, they're like white fluffy dandelions, and you could almost give a perfect impression of it. You just gotta wear more green.
I'll take your word for it. I look like a plant parasite.
Yes, you do. They are quite fluffy and cute.
Okay. Alright.
What? Alright. What, are you not alright with what I said?
That is not what I said.
Well, you seemed rather disturbed or perturbed from what I said.
I am not disturbed. I am just, I don't know. That is quite the... I don't know.
I'm just trying to be nice. Go on. Being a little nice being a little nice goes a long way. You could be a little more nice to me as well.
Do you think I am mean to you?
No, but it doesn't hurt to add a little more kindness, just a little cherry on the top, you know?
I suppose you're right.
Go on, say something really nice.
Something really nice.
Mm-hmm.
You are quite charismatic, and honestly, it draws me to you a little bit.
Oh? Should I be worried?
Why would you be worried?
Well, if I lean towards this charismatic side and just pull you in a little bit more, would a raging Leto be bearing his fists at me?
It depends on what you mean by pulling me in a little more.
Well, let's say I'm a little more charismatic and I just can't help myself. But you can obviously help yourself. You make the choice to. And you start spending more time with me, so, liking my company a bit more. And perhaps things get a little more acquainted and intimate of the sort. And then Leto seems to have been like, no, you can't do that. But instead of taking it out on you, which would usually be the common sense case or the sort of regulated basis, instead, he goes towards me because, well, he'd rather hurt me than you.
Well, that just seems a little unfair.
Exactly.
But I don't know how I'd handle a raging Leto, though.
Like you don't already?
He's never been like rage, you know?
Not what I meant. Raging can come in different forms.
How do you mean?
Pulsing.
Pulsing. I don't get it.
You'll know when you're older.
When I'm older? What does that mean?
When you're older.
How old do you think I am?
Not old enough.
I think I have you mistaken.
Really now? I think I'm pretty right on the
I am an
nose.
adult for my race.
So am I.
Surprise.
I didn't know you were going.
Yeah,
Oh my.
that's the point of a surprise, isn't it?
I guess you're right. That is the point of the...
You learned how to braid properly. It's not messy this time. I mean, it is, but it's nice messy.
I learned from the best.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Your eye looks different.
Okay, I'm not the only one. I was like, should I address the elephant in the room? How can that not be the first thing you say? I am gobsmacked worried right now. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. How's everything going? You're covered in blood.
I wouldn't call it blood.
I'm drawing comparisons.
I mean, there might be a bit of blood in my ear. I didn't wash my ear yesterday, so...
I think that's the least of your worries.
Okay, but like, your eye and your ears, they're...
And your hands. My God, have you not washed them either?
This is the skin.
Oh. Give me 1 second.
Oh, this is my feet.
What?
Okay. Hello. Okay, I guess we're claiming other souls. You wanna hold the hand of someone in here? Apparently we are a train of people running around town for no apparent reason. I don't know what she wants, but it seems fun, so why not?
Why? No thanks.
Come on.
Go on,
the party.
fellas.
Don't be a party
I'll catch up.
Ah,
No.
you must be fun. All right then, let's continue on.
Good luck.
And that's how you deal with kids. Tell them you'll join them later, and then you never do.
Or I'll tell you later.
Fair enough.
Ah?
It's stupid.
Fang, I've got another boy toy running after you.
No! Oh my god.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Would you like another
Shut
one?
up. No.
Oh, so that is what.
What's popular?
So that's what's Leto to you.
Can we move on from this conversation?
Wait,
So
you're
what's wrong with your eye?
wait. So you're aware of that, but you weren't aware of what I was saying before.
I didn't know what I meant.
What did you say before?
I was asking if you were getting busy with Leto.
You said pulsing.
Yes, I that was when I was like, oh, I referred to him as raging, and you said, I've never seen him raging, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you've seen him raging. Like a bull, maybe. Do I need to put two and two together?
You know what? You didn't need balls anyway. You know how last time I said that... Remember a while ago I said that I didn't want to kill off an entire generation? I take that back. I definitely do now.
I
I
don't
think he's
understand.
contemplating it.
I don't understand the context of this one. That is for sure. Regardless, though, that is what I was trying to refer to. But I'm glad that the air is cleared now. So I was right. Anyway, what were we talking about before I needed to sidetrack that?
What to do when kids want you to give them their attention. And then you brush them off. That was the topic.
I don't think that was the topic.
It was briefly the topic.
Oh yeah, that.
It's fine.
That's all that's pretty much all I say. Nothing to be worried about then.
Well, you weren't worried when my hands were like that before. It's just a little bit darker this time.
I
That's all.
I
think
don't
it's quite a lot bit darker.
I think they were at your fingertips before.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
listen,
guess if it's not like
I live with it a
dark
day in day out, okay? I live with it day in day out. Do you recognize how fast your hair grows? Didn't think so.
I don't think I understand celestial kind at all.
I didn't say celestial kind. I said your hair. Your hair.
Oh my, what were you referring to my hair?
I said you don't notice your own hair growing, do you?
Well, yes, I can't exactly look at it unless I grab a chocolate, but I can look at my hands.
The point was lost. Bush.
This is in your face all the time. You use them every day.
Yeah, I know, but if it goes up a little bit every day, you don't really notice that until it's like
I think
you
I
look
would.
back and you're like, oh yeah, it wasn't there before.
I
Like,
think you would have noticed the moment it hit your wrist, at least.
Well, yeah, I noticed that. It's just like I didn't remember how far I was last time you lot saw me. That's all I mean.
Fair enough. To us, this is a drastic change.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm surprised you haven't even like.
Haven't
I don't
what?
know why I'm saying that. I haven't either.
There's nothing wrong with how I look.
No, I was gonna say not even changed your outfit or anything, and then I haven't either, so I can't.
Once
say
again,
it.
there's nothing wrong with my attire at all. It's perfectly
This
suitable.
is the perfect opportunity.
Well, you
There's shops
changed your
everywhere.
clothes.
Yes,
know.
you should go change right
I'm talking
now.
to you two.
Should we make sure of that?
I just got this.
I don't want to carry around tomorrow. I'm going travelling again tomorrow. So the least I have to carry, the better. I'm only jumping in for a visit. I heard the Kalypsia was here, so I was like, oh, I'm only a little bit over. Might as well come nip in for a visit.
You can stay a little longer? A little bit?
I mean...
Oh, I'm getting a
I'm kind
headache.
of following a lead right now. And with a wild animal, you can't really wait too long
She's
on that.
Oh.
she's practically begging you. She's getting lonely.
I'm so lonely. It's not Leto, but it's Elfie.
If you're getting lonely, I could always keep you company.
Different.
Okay, well, not when you say it like that.
Oh, yeah, hands off.
I literally mean in all good intention.
Okay.
You were literally offering yourself up as another boy toy.
That was that conversation. This is a different one.
Hi, welcome to the conversation.
Last time I trusted that was Leto.
You okay?
And you see how that turned out.
Well,
Take over?
Leto and I are different.
Okay.
I'm more trustworthy.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll
I'm
definitely
still
see
waking
about
up. It was a late night of research and copying notes and taking care of my new pets.
Okay, we're in luck. No, away.
Your new pets?
Okay, that's a new one too.
I bought a couple of barn owl griffins.
Oh. I didn't know they sold any here.
I convinced Finch to buy the Finch griffin.
He told me about that one, but
That
he
is
he
incredible.
opened up the conversation as I bought a baby.
Well, I would be concerned in that statement in itself.
Exactly.
Anyways, I settled on their names. The girl owl griffin is Mochi and the boy is Dongo.
Interesting.
Does it mean something?
They are a type of treat in the eastern province.
They're both types of chewy rice cakes from Hina Day. Dongo's usually served as balls on like a skewer with a little sugary syrup coating, and
Oh,
Mochi is just served on its own.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Kind of ironic.
Weirdo.
Kind of ironic to name them food.
Why?
Emergency food.
They sound a little more delectable than they should.
Don't eat the griffins.
People name food all the time.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's probably true, but he bought his pets.
Hell, even some people get named after food.
Fair enough.
What are you doing?
Like Sprout. People eat
My
bean
hair.
sprouts all the time.
Sure enough, yes. But I would think sprouted would be like generalized, just like
Never
something
change.
little meant to grow.
Obviously not.
I mean, I hope not.
Oh look, this
I like you
Finch.
just the way you are.
Where is Lemon by?
Right over there, that's what I said.
Right there?
Oh, I listen. I was paying attention to her being
Oh.
an adorable little bitch.
You're one of the few I can literally just sort of point in a direction. I would not smack you upon the head.
That's good, I guess.
See?
By the way,
Quite a
I
while.
like whatever you did with your hair. It looks pretty.
I learned it
Don't
from
do
her, but
myself.
thank you.
Well, she's gonna miss all that treatment you're giving her once you go off on your little adventure. She's so going to miss this.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? You know what?
If
She's
I went
really gonna
bald,
miss.
it wouldn't bother me as much.
You know what she's really gonna miss? I haven't done this to her in ages. Bridal carry.
Oh my god. Everything going alright? You can put me down now.
True. Backpack's better.
No. Oh, wait, did you put me down or put me on your back?
I put you down so I could put you on my back.
Jasper.
Yes. Oh, my.
Might I have a brief word on something fairly pressing?
I must away. I'm being pulled away. You
Have fun with that.
have fun.
Kalypsia, something odd.
Sorry about all the reading and writing. I got my throat slit a couple towns back, so can't really talk.
Oh, I've been meaning to come here, actually.
It is quite a sight.
How private is this conversation? Is there a +1 involved?
It would seem there is. It needn't be that private, I suppose.
Ah, I see.
More concern about others eavesdropping.
Ah, give me one
Have you
sec.
been keeping up with your...
I must rearrange my back.
I would have thought only an elf by his old years would be pained with such heartaches.
Sorry, I was hip thrusting all over the place unceremoniously.
Oh, how unbecoming of yourself.
Yes, I know. I just had to fix it before it became a real problem. Anyway, that's also supposed to be there.
Yes, I was going to ask about that. How has the sword practice been going?
She's been treating me gentle.
I am unsure whether that is wise, but feel yourself progressing.
Slowly but surely, I would not be able to master it within the coming weeks, but I do hope I'm not making a fool of myself from the basics, at least.
Of course not. Yes, it is merely concern for your own well-being. I am not sure if you've noticed it in your time here,
Hmm?
but there is someone, a figure, the one mentioned in the posters, the one with the uncanny smile in the dark.
Ah,
Yes, I have seen them atop the roof, both on our initial day of arrival and even more brazenly so today.
is there potential danger of them? I don't recall what they could potentially do.
I'm unsure whether they are related to the disappearances, but it is... A wanted poster is a wanted poster nonetheless. They are evidently capable of quite some illegalities to find themselves plastered on the walls of the city. Regardless, it would be best one is continually armed and at least aware of the danger.
And with
lest they
another?
find themselves jumped. Preferably, yes.
Hmm.
So far, I've only seen the figure atop the two buildings along the furthest road that way. But I would not be surprised if they have not found their way onto the other rooftops since. I wasn't able to discern a way to get up there myself, so I imagine they are quite some familiar with the ins and outs of the towers and the like.
We didn't see them before. You think they're getting confident? If so, then they would be more likely
Oh,
susceptible
quite
to...
definitely.
Then a trap-in could be placed in order. You just sort of set a little damsel in distress out in the open, or wherever they are more vulnerable to such an ambush.
I was thinking of such, but I wouldn't suggest
Great mind thinks alike.
who we might possibly...
No, I was just referring to you. You, the great mind
I
is you,
thought for a
and
moment
we
you
are
might
thinking
have said-
alike.
I merely saw your gesture and assumed danger. My apologies.
Well, I am right in front of you.
So you are. But yes. On our first day of arrival here, the figure was rather intentionally keeping themselves hidden. I'm unsure who that was that they were specifically searching out for, but maybe due to my paranoia, they did seem to pay me quite some attention. But today, they were rather brazen in showing themselves while I was looking out for them. Quite obviously standing out and staring down. It seems that they can also conceal their appearance as they apparate away, leaving naught but dust.
You see, okay, then catching them would be a lot harder.
Yes, it also seems not many others have caught this particular individual. I seem to have not heard any discussion of such, and I imagine if it were public knowledge, people would be rather vigorously searching for the individual given previous instances of our involvement in things.
See, okay.
But I would not have you wandering these streets ignorant to the threat that might pose on the rooftop next over.
Fair enough. I appreciate it.
Of course, Jasper.
Have you also seen what he has been seeing? Huh.
Rather surprised someone who can take to the sky does not manage to catch such a...
Maybe the tad bit of height you have over her, a literal head above her, gives you more observation.
She can quite literally fly. She could take any vantage she wished.
Have you been in the sky this morning at all? Well,
You're going to tell me that you have not flown once in the last 4 days that we've been grounded here. You have such self-restraint. That surprises me.
maybe not today, at least.
Regardless, it might be useful to see if you can find out the interloper's method of climbing up on such rooftops. I was not able to locate any convenient access.
I guess
Not that I would suggest you place yourselves in harm's way, of course.
She's more than capable, although she doesn't have her flying stick. You any good without it? Okay, there's a semi-confidence. Oh right, you do have that. Very well then,
We also do not know if this individual is linked to the whole Aetherbane situation that we've got ourselves entwined within. So they might not be acting alone.
That is worrying.
Regardless, I believe the figure I have seen has been but one individual on multiple occasions.
Hopefully that is the case and there's not just multiple of them.
Hopefully indeed. Hopefully indeed.
Regardless, I will exercise the caution.
I am glad to hear that.
No, anything else I've missed? I was a bit late when waking up.
I believe today has been rather quiet so far. Perhaps it is fortunate.
Yes,
I do find that we have been here quite some time and I grow dreary of perusing the same few shops. I do hope that we get to move shortly.
fair enough. Though I think this is the first time I've seen you quite a little bit impatient.
Yes, I suppose. It's a little lackluster of a place. There is hardly much to go by. And we have been here now for so long. And so unassuredly how much longer we will be here, thanks to the repairs of the ship.
Oh, right, yes. Regardless, there is still some places I have not even set foot on. That is what I intended to do today. This is one of them.
Well, there is still more to the place. Even a second level.
Yes, that I will... Oh, okay.
And quite the tower top as well.
I will peruse
This
then.
one with stairs that you can descend as well. Remember our last little outing.
Right here?
You don't remember the first day where we've encountered those one-way stairs?
Oh, yes, I remember. Should I be worried about them around somewhere here?
No, I believe the large palace-like building is the only place that I've encountered such fiendish architecture.
Oh my. This is rather interesting. Though I suppose this might be somewhat of dwarven technology.
Yes, I do find such wonders a little dull now after the sight of the flying ship on which we all live.
Maybe they just have to dress it up as aesthetically as possible. Like the big bird face upon the wheels. And the spider design of that one.
Perhaps.
Oh, that looks nice up there. Is Akane in today, by the way?
Yes, fortunately she is about. I'm going to endeavour to remain within our presence for the majority of the day.
Ah.
Thanks to our little intrusion.
Oh, you were intruded on? Or do you mean...
I mean the Watcher, just in case they make appearance or do intend to do more than just lurk in the shadows. I do fear their brazenness today might point to some planned endeavour.
Oh, well, speak of the devil.
How fortunate we are.
Is any of that new?
No,
No. I don't quite remember that pattern is all.
not particularly.
And the fur?
Oh. Maybe I did add a little something.
It's nice.
Thank you.
Of course. Anyway, me and Ellen were sort of perusing the places that I have not been yet. This is one of them. And that room over there. You're welcome to join if you'd like.
Certainly. I just came from up there, actually.
Up where? Oh, I see the stairs.
It's quite the view atop the tower.
It is.
I don't suppose you saw any lurking figures from such a vantage point.
No sign.
Oh my. Is this a tavern?
It is, with unusually short tables.
I think it's cute. Perhaps you'll find me here a little more often. It's a shame I did not see this place on day one.
Seems terribly inconvenient.
I wonder if I should be worried about that. Probably not.
You working your way into the kitchenery again, Jasper?
Oh, is this what that is? I'm
I
merely
would
curious.
imagine so. I've not been down here myself, but it would make sense.
Oh, it leads to a part of the outside. Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, so it is. It seems there are still little nooks and crannies that remain to be found.
See, it was good you followed me.
So it was. So it was. It seems they expect their garden-going clients to be of similar stature to their indoors.
This place surely is nice. Too low for your likings.
Not so bad. I'm just not used to it.
Oh, I would have thought that
Any longer.
Danes sort of sit closer to the ground.
I've been in Valinor for quite some time.
Fair enough. I might have hit a soft spot. Interesting. I think there was a little bit of dismay in that voice. I think I'll bug her about it later.
So, Jasper,
Yes, that is my name. You need me something?
how has your stay been finding you here?
Very much well. A little uneventful for my taste, but as long as it does not bring me in time's way. Oh, this is the kitchenery. Then I think I have nothing to complain about.
It was only a matter of time.
Yes. To be fair, I had gazed through this as we were going through the other pathway, and I thought that they might both find their way to the kitchen. Which is why I made the joke, but it does seem he always finds himself.
Oh my goodness. This would take someone's head off. That was anticlimactic. I've always dreamed of times where the fireplace would have a secret passageway. You just pull on something and then... Well, there's also a staircase,
Seems
I think.
entirely unintuitive and inconvenient to place your passageway behind a fireplace if you intend to use it.
In a kitchen, no less.
Are you mocking me?
No, I'm simply questioning.
Have you not read enough books? It is literally a tale.
To make a hastened escape into your secret passage through burning embers now, would you?
Well, it's not burning now, is it?
Then you have a fireplace you do not intend to use.
Well, I'll use it sometimes, but when I need it, I put out the flames, or the flames wouldn't be out. It is for an emergency. And besides, if I do tough it out and walk through the flames, that means the people I'm trying to escape from would be less likely to suspect that there is actually something secretive about it. I think it's quite
apart from the trail that you make through the nice mound of ash left in the base of the fireplace of your footprints.
And you'll be wearing the evidence of the escape for hours to come.
But that is if they discover the wall. Which they won't, maybe. And I would not catch on fire walking through it, that is for sure.
Far be it from me to dissuade you once you find a more permanent lodging on the ground to outfit it with a passageway through your fireplace.
Oh, I'll show you.
Oh, yeah.
There's got to be like some.
Shame if he was to dislodge some soot.
There's got to be. It happened in the. It happened at the Kalypsia.
Your tail.
No, I pressed a little brick on the wall, and then a secret passage opened up, and everyone was so thankful that I discovered it. You know which one I'm talking about, Akane, right? That little passageway with. Yes, that one. This it should be no different.
So he has a talent for finding these hidden passages.
Yes, I'm good at finding things I shouldn't. Well.
So by your lack of discovery, then I imagine we should rest fairly well assured that there is indeed no secret passage there, for the expert has already given it the once over.
You don't know. Maybe there's some place where we have to place a perfectly made cake weighing the same amount somewhere on the table and a mechanism. Yes.
Your quick escape into safety is that you must bake the perfect cake, slice it to the perfect degree, and place it on the pressure plate so that it will open the secret passage in the burning fire so that you can trounce through it to escape your assaulters.
Not an ounce too heavy. Just right.
I don't like this anymore.
My apologies.
You've ruined my dream.
I do have to know, though. When you acquire lodging in various places, if it is possessed of a fireplace or strange pictures upon the wall, do you check them all before you slumber?
What if I say yes?
There is nothing wrong with caution, just.
But
I'm
what?
cautious or paranoid at that point.
But what if I say yes?
Well, you're simply thorough.
I can hear you smiling behind that mask.
Am I so obvious?
It's practically the facade is practically breaking. Maybe.
Come now, Jasper. Surely you should be the last to chide someone for jesting.
Well, it's usually fun when it is not at my expense.
How it feels to have the shoe upon the other foot.
No, that is when the joke has gone too far. This is quite the nice balcony. If it wasn't occupied. Sorry, sir. Right,
The brooding location.
Yes, perhaps I forgot I should keep my eyes out on the rooftops every now and then.
Yes, it would be wise to check just in case.
feel like I've seen that somewhere before, but in a different sort of way. I want to see the third floor.
Oh yes, the top of the tower.
Oh my god, these are steep.
It is quite some climb.
Oh my, there's another!
You have to pay the price for the view.
This is practically the fourth floor. I said we're going up to the third floor. You said it was a nice view. This is the fourth. Oh my god, it's practically 45 degrees angle. Ugh, that was torturous.
At least going down should be easier.
Yes,
Or more traumatic.
I think I'd rather slide down on my butt. Oh my god, Ellen, you are correct. Quite the vantage view.
It is, isn't it?
Hmm.
No sight of our rooftop dwelling friend, though. I'm not sure whether to be calmed or worried by that.
Perhaps they slipped back into the sewers.
Perhaps. On that account, did your conversation with Daku bring up anything related to the events of the sewers on the day of our arrival?
I'm afraid no. I haven't been able to pin him down, though I see him now. He's
Are you going to take the opportunity?
conversation with Ruth. I just might.
I see. I will terribly miss you then.
I'll be back.
I hope so.
Try not to miss me too much.
No promises.
Or be kind.
I'll miss you a whole lot. Darn it, I was just about to give her one of these. You along with it as well.
One of what?
These.
Oh, I see.
Huh, I haven't seen her face around here.
Whose face is that?
The snake-looking lady, I suppose.
Oh, yes. Right. They are unfamiliar indeed. Yes.
Dang it, none of them match you. That's a darn shame.
What would you look for in a flower to match myself?
Well, your hair is blonde, so if I were to give you the yellow flower, it would sort of meld in with the rest of your head, unfortunately. So it would not pop out. If I were to give you the blue flower, there's nothing, it would accent nothing. Well, it's not even actually blue, it's more of a purple, so that is out of the question. Orange, well, I suppose that might be the closest thing to accenting yellow, but I don't think it does much for your outfit. And
I did not realize quite so much thought went into your picking of flowers.
of course, I want it to look nice on you, but I don't want it to take away from your individuality of how you look right now.
I see.
It's like if I all of a sudden I started wearing a pink flower on myself. I don't think it would match any of the colors as much as I have them. It would stick out.
No, I suppose it wouldn't.
That is what I mean. I really wanted to give you one. But to give you one that doesn't match you would be more of an insult rather than a compliment.
It would be more than just a crime of theft of flower, yes, indeed.
Yes. Regardless, I suppose I would like to see at least this part. Is this one any different? No, it's not. Oh hey, look, a bunch of the Celestials are hanging out.
And so they are. These were the roofs in question, by the way. The ones over this side of town. So far, I've only seen the figure appear, both on these buildings and some of the ones further down there.
So there might be a way to get into them. There is an outer gate area just beyond the graveyard there.
Yes. Yes.
That's another place I haven't adventured towards, though it might just make a big circle around here.
It might be worth investigation, and it seems there is a
Oh
scout
Lord, here she
merchant that
comes.
might be able to speed up the trip for you.
Got you. What brings you here, Holly? What, did I just stick out? Nothing, I was just wondering, it was kind of ironic that at least a handful of the Celestials were just sort of talking. Regardless, those two seem to be an inseparable duo, though I don't think I can relate. Oh, nothing out of the ordinary seeing up top these buildings, at least for now.
No, it would seem quite quiet indeed.
There's a tiny goblin just sort of... Maybe it was one of our toys. Regardless, I think I'll make my way here every now and then.
At least the journey down should be fairly easier than the one up.
Yes, but now I am afraid of falling over and cracking my head open. I feel like if I fall down once, I'll fall down the rest of them. Just keep rolling with no end.
Oh yes, I imagine you would just keep going and going.
I suppose that's one of the detriments of having a spiral staircase. If it just went on and on without a break or some sort of like increments in mind, then you would just fall down and just keep on tumbling.
One could find themselves descending very quickly, but not at their own benefit.
The bludgeoning trauma might just kill you on the way there. I am curious about. I wonder if she's still there. Oh, she is. Hello.
Hello.
Sunbathing, I see, or basking.
Yes, enjoying the sunlight, just better in the grass than on the pavement.
Well, I would have expected it to be a little more warm on the pavement. Regardless, mind if I join you? Or we? You wouldn't mind, would you?
I don't own the place. You're more than welcome. Besides, the grass is a
You
bit
are.
softer than the pavement.
Just bear in mind the warning from earlier. I will. There's someone I need to see briefly, but I will find you out again, I'm sure.
Well, I found my +1 right here.
Yes, do enjoy your bathing, the two of you.
Sorry, I have not yet introduced myself to you yet. My name is Jasper Sarvel, nomadic bard.
Pleasure. Jason. I'm new in the area. Well, I say new. I travel a lot, so. I
Nice.
assume you're part of, the flying thing? What do you call it? Kalypsia?
What makes you think I'm part of it?
There was a couple of your people running around. I say your people. I don't know. You don't seem like you're from here, but that could be a rude assumption on my part. I apologize.
Yes, quite rude indeed. I have just taken the utmost offense about it.
Oh yes, you're clearly hurt.
Do you plan on making up about it?
No.
Fair enough. We just met after all.
Aren't you just kind? What do you do for a living, aside from how you're dressed?
Maybe another assumption? I'm a traveling bard.
Ah, my mistake. Right. Perhaps you're not part of the crew. Solo ride?
Yes,
What's so funny?
nothing. I'm just wondering if you would think of me in a different way if I was part of it or not.
I don't care either way, as long as you're not causing trouble, or you're not part of the, grave robbing committee.
Oh?
Have you not heard?
I'm a bit misinformed. Apologies.
No, not a problem. I know some of the graves were dug up, and some... I don't know if I heard correctly. Some parts, items were stolen. It's quite unfortunate for those poor relatives.
That is unfortunate.
Thankfully, my cousin's grave is untouched.
I see. Yes, Do you...
Otherwise...
Sorry, go on.
Just word of warning, be careful with, there was an individual here that talked about a roof hopper. Hello again.
Ah, you've met.
Yes, a couple individuals wanted to take a ride or hold it.
Your tail?
Yes. I assume some people haven't seen my kind too much, so I don't mind it.
Quite
Center
well.
of attention is not always too bad.
Can't say I haven't met your kind, but your pattern is rather distinguished. A bright
Thank you.
underbelly.
Take very good care of it. I have good skin and scale care.
Hmm. If I may ask, you share any of the traits of, I suppose, of the beast-like?
Another common question. Mean like this?
Oh. Yes, yes, indeed.
Hmm?
A dark undertone, I suppose. Oh, you're referring to the cheeks? Are you referring to the chin?
Are you talking about the dark spots on my skin? No.
Oh, fangs? Is it relating to the fangs? The mouth.
Oh,
are
I
you-
can unhinge my jaw, but I'd rather not.
Ah.
Yes. Yes, I can do it. But like I said, I'd rather do that during mealtime.
Wait, you unhinge your jaw for an entire meal?
Yeah?
What do you eat?
All in one go.
Are you just a hearty eater?
Sorry, the questions get me every time. So, I don't know if you know sort of my kind, but some of us do eat raw meat. All in one go, all in one hole.
Ah, I see. I was merely wondering because, like, you have the teeth to chew is all. But I suppose it's preference.
More like the teeth to tear apart. Or, you know, put a little bit of venom in someone. I'm sorry, I mean something.
You're making me very, very curious in many different ways.
Curiosity kills.
Well, hopefully I'll survive. Though it's kind of boring if we keep asking you questions about yourself or your kind. Why don't you fire some questions back yourself?
How many places have you both traveled to? I'm sort of limited in the warm areas, considering a condition I can't stay warm by myself.
Oh, really? Do you need assistance with that?
I am quite warm right now, thank you though. Sun is helping.
But when it's not nightfall.
I think I'm good, only considering because sometimes I strangle things in my sleep.
Not all bad. What is but a little bit of pain?
Ah. So it is true. If you play music, you're also a flirt.
It just comes with the confidence. If I need to perform on stage,
okay.
I need to have the confidence to stand up on stage and look at everybody. And then when people sort of cheer and like your music enough, you sort of maybe get a little bit of an ego. It comes with the territory. It is. We are simply a victim of the stage that we play on.
Poor things.
Yes, indeed. Go on.
Ah, too cute. I'm not doing the damn thing. Ah, my question though. What places have you traveled to?
I've been a little bit of everywhere, sort of walking amongst as a traveling bardsman.
What's your most favorite place?
Let's see. Well, there was this place in Hinode that did serve quite the good rice liquor. I don't remember what they call it. And I managed to stay there longer than intended than I usually do before I ran out of town.
See. All right, here's another question. What's your favorite type of music that you prefer to play? What's your go-to?
My go-to. I like the type of music that gets people up and dancing with one another. Sort of liven up the place. You can't help but have the sounds of happy feet, grabbing a partner and holding them close. Or
That sounds wonderful.
maybe the type of music that makes you want to caress and hold someone slow, rocking back and forth.
Ah, the romantic type. That does sound lovely.
Yes, I believe I've bloomed many romances with my musics.
Aw, that's actually very sweet. Well, no romance for me.
Oh,
But I do love a good music.
now there's an interesting question right there. Why not?
I am a whole lot to handle.
More to love.
I suppose. I do give the best hugs until a bone breaks.
Really, you should demonstrate. She can heal, if that makes you feel better. So if you break one of our sweet, she can either heal herself or myself. Or who knows, maybe we might be just too strong for you, that you might end up hurting yourself on us. Maybe you're just all talk, you know?
Yes, precisely that. All talk. Oh goodness, that goblin's nearby again. Careful of that one. He's gonna sell you some ooze. Something to do with the rats. Yes. Goblin ooze.
What? Huh? From where?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what exactly it's supposed to do. He said it keeps the rats from from coming to get you. I don't know. At first I unless that's your thing, then I hope they get you next. You have your fun.
Well, if you see me tonight, then I hope it's you.
We'll see.
Oh, we shall?
You two have a good day.
Oop. Gave one last feel just before going. Well, that was fun. Oh, that's where she, is that where she works? Asen was her name, right? You never asked. How can you? Fair enough. I'm surprised did she even ask for your name? Maybe it doesn't matter to her. I kind of like that.
Enjoy your bask in the sun, did you?
Very much so. There were some rather interesting things that she did say, though. I'll have to ask about it later. I don't know if it's worrying to know that some people will just look at us and assume that we are aboard the Kalypsia. Sure, we went.
So?
I don't know. It's just we could simply be travelers. People come and go all the time. Or merchants. It's not uncommon to see an unfamiliar face, especially around these days.
No, of course.
But I suppose if you see a giant flying ship land right next to your town, you could sort of assume that everyone new is sort of aboard that. I don't know. Something about
Might be a fair assumption to make, given, well, I'm unsure how many of our fellow
all my fellas. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What is? Did you see that? Was that only me? It was. I don't know if I should have seen it correctly, but I saw a white figure is all. Hello, Spout.
Normal.
Nope, just Jasper. Are you going to? Oh, I thought you were going to hit me. It's nice to see you too. What the fuck is that? I don't think I was supposed to see that. One of these days I just want to have wings. Just for one day. Yes, like that.
I do wonder what mischief you would find yourself getting up to if you had the capability to fly. Jasper.
I think one of the first things I'd do is just buy some yogurt and just perch myself on top of a building where not much people can see me, and then just drop it onto people every now and then, thinking that I'm a pigeon shitting on them.
I see. Perhaps it is best for all that you do remain grounded then.
Okay, I understand what I was seeing now. I shouldn't be seeing that at all. Huh. But just for a day. Oh, I think an Amiko's coming our way. Nope, she's making mad dash. Goodness, there's still much places that I have not seen yet. What?
It is a large city, after all.
Yes, indeed. I don't know when we'll leave, so I'm just going to take it all in. Oh, here comes Akane.
How dainty.
You are back. I missed you so.
Kane.
Oh, I was terribly distraught, being so far
Yes.
away and had no idea.
He
what to do
wouldn't
with
cease
myself.
going on about it.
Yes, I was. If you were not here a second sooner, I would have cried.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe me? Oh, this is such a sad day.
Is that true? Jasper.
Oh, boo-hoo. I am sad now. Who? Who? She didn't even think
you have done.
She didn't even think that I missed her at all. Hoo, poo-hoo.
It's a good thing your music is better than your farce.
Oh my.
Excuse me. Excuse me? I think my farce is plenty up on par with my music.
No. Do not lower yourself.
Don't you tell me what to do. I can lower myself as much as I want to.
And in that
Well, we all have our skills. Akane, have you seen Daku and or Finch?
I'm afraid not. No.
Oh, there he is. Never mind.
Huh. Much to our luck as well.
Mm.
Yes.
We
has
see.
he not intervened? I fear the situation might have even come to blows, even if only jovially.
Is that what you want, Akane? Do you want to fight me right here, right now?
I mean, if you insist, we could.
Oh, it would be a demonstration of your learned technique, of course.
Let's not.
Yes, I would simply wipe the floor with her.
Yes. He's quite the student.
Excuse what?
Surpassed me already.
Student.
It seems he's ever so humble in his appraisal of his own progress, then.
Anyway, before this gets on to more than I can chew, there's still more of this place that I do want to look around for. There was the discovery with that, so I want to get more into it.
Of course.
And you all
Don't
come.
let us keep you.
Well, I was kind of hoping that you'd both come along.
Would not want him venturing off into unknown locations on lonesome.
Certainly.
Unless you have business elsewhere.
I presently do.
I think I've already harassed everyone asking them about shadows running on rooftops.
Right, we're supposed to keep our eyes out for that. Can't tell if that's something that is usually there or not, or if maybe it's just a branch. Never mind. Anyway. Oh, did you hear about the grave robbing?
I heard a little bit when I was walking by and you were speaking with the...
Yes. I don't know how true it is, but she seemed to have said that at least her own, I suppose, deceased cousin was not dug up, or at least their heirlooms that they were possibly buried with. Don't know how much that holds merit to the current problems at hand.
Well, I believe from Akane's explanation earlier that it might be our rooftop friend who's responsible for the grave robbing.
That was rumored that I heard, yes.
You think so?
If so, well, perhaps they prefer to stick to the unliving for their robberies.
Huh. That, as much as that poses another problem, that is less... Yes? What's wrong with it?
What a cruel fate has befallen this poor creature.
Oh my god, who would do such a thing?
Oh.
I know.
It has been mangled beyond recognition.
It was that dark-faced individual.
Most likely, yes.
No other atrocities would have been committed unless by them themselves. They will not be forgiven.
Certainly not.
Huh? Man, I'm sort of jumping at every little thing now. Oh. Quilts, yarns, and dyes. This is nice.
Yes, I did come in here some days ago on our first arrival, looking at potentially. What do you intend to do with that?
I don't know, but it is a nice shade of red. Actually, red is one of the few colors that you can get an abundance of.
Watch your hand, Jasper.
I think I'm watching it perfectly fine. You're a little stronger than you look.
You would stand idly by while I am being ever so grievously threatened?
Oh. Please stop.
Dang it, you both have me.
Let's not cause any undue.
I kind of like this.
It would be a shame if you were to receive a little splodge on your own nose.
Yes, that's fine.
I don't suppose this was how you envisioned this.
No,
turning out, was it?
no, not at all. No, not at all.
Might
Please?
you beg for forgiveness?
It does seem
I
appropriate.
have my pride.
Oh, you might not have so for much longer.
Okay, I yield, I yield.
Ah, that's easy then. That's at the top.
I just got this one. Oh my god, I almost did it to myself. The makeup I'm wearing right now it's quite difficult to get on.
But you do it so precisely.
Yes, exactly. I would have ruined it.
No, we wouldn't want that now.
No, not at all.
Certainly not.
Anyway. There we go, all clean.
No one's tending the counter. No one will notice. I think I've heard of these before.
What?
They call them the Big Gulp.
Really now?
I think so.
I think they refer to this big gulp size as child size too.
Does that imply one is endeavoured to complete it in one foul swoop?
I believe that's the challenge. If you do so, you get it for free.
And they did the math of this pretty accurately. If you were to melt down a child, you would get this much of them liquidated into this cup. That's why it's referred to as child size. Pretty morbid, but accurate.
A curious measurement.
How did someone come to this conclusion?
I don't know, but I'm not going to ask. I think the last time I did, the merchant just gave me quite the stare, like as if he did something very regrettable, or it just was deciding if they need to silence me.
Understandable.
Oh no, this bard is having an independent thought. Time to press the alarm.
Can't have that.
Oh, I just realized that it's a light thing, but I noticed that there was a bunch of blue sort of chandeliers, and this one's rather pink. I wonder if that's true for most of the other places. Oh, this is a sort of corner. Nice pocket area. My goodness. Quite the trophy room.
Oh yes, quite.
My god, I hate these stairs.
Yes, they are rather
Jarring.
unnecessarily large.
Hopefully there's something a little here for our troubles. This is... No. Oh. Someone sleeps here. I just realized.
Oh,
Whoops.
Well then.
It's not drawn anymore. Dirt of the road on there. First.
Huh. They must have been to the north. This pelt is huge. Is everything just bigger in the north?
Fuzzier, at least.
Ah, it's a tannery of some kind. You can tell by the knives.
All kinds of quality water skins in packs. What more could you want?
And two precariously hanging right next to each other. They always say one's always bigger than the other.
do they now?
Do they?
Yes. It's medically true. I think the same goes for some while it's true for guys, I don't know what the female equivalent is.
I'm stepping outside.
Very well then.
Understandably so.
Well, there's more to see.
Certainly there is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shop.
And it seems that you see more than most.
Ah, this is maybe a magic shop of some kind, or at least Magitech. Nope. Okay. I thought that shining one would have been something to grab. Maybe it belongs to the goblin, actually.
Maybe they know each other.
I mean, it could be his pride and joy. He has a lovely looking wife. We should ask.
Most definitely you should.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have little interest for these types of things. I can't even make heads or tails of what the contraption is. Oh? A collector's room? For some reason, I think you'd really like this place, Alvin.
And what might make you say that?
I don't know, there's just multiple charts. This especially.
There are certainly interesting charts.
Quite a lot. I think this is just where they sell, like, maybe foreign goods. Not from here, or at least antiques. Antiques, that's what they call them. There's a fossil here. Now that's interesting. Hmm. You should check. Disturb what what seems to be thousands of years of architect. A book for giants, maybe?
Perhaps. Surely it can't be convenient reading such a large tome.
Hmm.
At least one doesn't need to worry about their eyesight.
No, not at all. But perhaps they would have to worry for their neck craning.
Yes.
Given the size of the font and the scale of the book, I wonder, did someone have this made just to show off? I mean, they could have fit the same amount of information in a normal size book.
Hmm.
There are some that do most curious things for seemingly no reason whatsoever, so...
I think judging from the amount of antique goods here, perhaps it is a long lost item of someone of a race bigger than ours or us.
It is entirely possible.
I mean, look, even the bookmark is made big.
Well, it would be quite underwhelming if they were to use just a regular bookmark.
Well, I mean, just everything about it is bigger, even the book covers, and I try to flip it over, but I'm pretty sure I would hurt myself. What?
Nothing.
Yes, I wouldn't advise
No,
restraining
I'm
yourself
not
over a book.
questioning your ability to manage it.
Well, I sure hope so. Anyway, let's move on. Something's missing from here, that's for sure.
Yes, a lot of these shelves seem rather desolate.
Perhaps purchases were recently made.
Hmm.
Yes.
If we buy the dying book, would you carry it back to the ship?
I think I'd just buy someone to carry it for me. I would like something like that, actually. That looks nice.
The bird?
Yes. It's magnificent.
And what, would you place it on the bar of the eye?
No, I'd keep it in my room. If only I
The
were.
room is a little
I
barren.
would quite enjoy having something like that
Oh.
watch over me while I slept. That's a good point. What did you say?
Nothing.
Huh. Oh, whoa. Now this is maybe an enchanting area?
Some sort of forge?
There you are, Vivian.
Back by the entrance to where the Kalypsia is docked, there's a blue-skinned, white-haired elf looking for you. Says he has something to deliver to you.
Blue-skinned, white-haired
Is
elf.
that so? I don't suppose you caught the individual's name.
Didn't give a name, but I figured rather than pointing him to you, I should tell you where he is.
Very well. I appreciate being informed.
There we go. I'm sure people already told you, Kenny. And
Oh my god, this a crowd literally came by just to notify you.
Hi.
Hey, Amiko.
I didn't say good morning to you.
rather
What?
Right, I
Yeah.
forgot
you-
toffee.
Everyone's just kind of trying to distract
Toffee, I said toffee.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, apparently the most interesting thing right
Hmm.
now, Vivian.
Yeah, so we saw him come up from under
Yes,
from the
apologies,
literal
Jasper. I shall
sewer
have to
settlement.
It is quite alright.
It's
tend to
tomorrow.
this.
And apparently it's
What's
invitation to
tomorrow?
some
Tomorrow?
dinner with some other lord,
Oh,
along with Eli.
right. He needs to tell you first.
It seems odd to me.
Eh?
Please don't sneeze
That's
anywhere
the lord
near
of this
here.
district,
There's
heard some
runes.
disgusting
Well, there was a lord of
fluid from the sewers.
this place that wanted to
And
talk
I smell
to
something foul.
him
But Eli doesn't.
and Mr. Big Shot.
Who's Mr. Big Shot?
If he came up from the sewers, be careful.
It seems
Oh,
that-
I.
Discovered a hex circle.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Why you had worried face? I saw that.
Nothing, I was just wondering who were you referring to.
Bodyguard.
I have notes on that, actually. Been having
Okay.
a think about it because it's...
I need to find Daku.
And you should
Okay.
catch him.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Alden.
If you want me to show you the notes later.
I would like to see, but I'm afraid I have to stay with him for the moment, just in case.
Of course, of course.
Well,
I'm
the-
sure it's nothing. It's just probably nobles wanting to meet nobles of the Kalypsia.
well,
Yeah, well.
my company's robbed.
not- Why use a disgusting courier like that?
And we're top liver. Thanks, Jasper.
What? If you want to accompany me, that's more than welcome to. You can attach yourself to me.
Filthy does know.
Well, still have to keep an eye on you, remember?
For what? Did I do something wrong?
Not yet. I'm kidding.
You think I'll do something?
Probably.
Like what?
You know, just being a silly jester.
You think I'm silly?
Yeah, okay. I just... Where are we going? Just wandering, looking at shops, that's all?
Yes, there are places that I haven't seen yet at all, so I thought I'd sort of peruse and intrude.
And keeping an eye on all the eye symbols around here?
Well, I've noticed that definitely, but I've been mostly keeping my eyes up on the rooftops of the sort of shadowed friend.
Right, that person who's wanted.
What is that jangling around? Yes, I'm been sort of seeing if possibly maybe being in a smaller group would bait them out, but no luck such and sort.
They're probably on the run with a book. That's what I heard from one of the mages.
With a book?
Stole a book
Ah,
from that library.
Did you hear of the grave robbings?
A little bit, not entirely.
Hmm.
What do you know of?
From the, I suppose, dark-scaled, snake beastkin. Her name's Asen. She said apparently a bunch of, graves have been dug up. I don't know what was taken essentially, but it seems like that heirlooms may have been taken rather than bodies. Or maybe the bodies were desecrated.
Do you think it has something to do with that rune circle below? There were things that looked like they had to be placed there.
I would be unsure. This is the first I'm hearing any sort of connection.
Well, your information is definitely giving me connections.
Well, I'm glad I'm useful to you
Something
then.
to do with it? Of course you are. Everyone has use.
I am very limited in my use. I can't fight. I don't have magic that assists in utility. So, if I'm able to at least be useful to you to some degree, then I'm glad.
Well, then we can easily help you get your mindset into thinking you can be more useful then. Be a little detective, you know?
Well, what do you think I'm doing now? I'm trying really hard is all.
Right. I guess I can
give you at least my knowledge of what's currently going on, then you were already told about what happened to Fable, right?
Fable?
Oh dear.
Were we not... Did it happen, I suppose, the other day? I heard that they sort
Well-
of been rather rambunctious and maybe a bit violent.
They were taken by a bounty hunter today?
And they were rescued, correct?
They went on their own volition?
And we just let them go?
Yeah. Seems like
Fine.
if we'd gotten involved, apparently we would have caused a whole lot of commotion in guards and stuff, and they have the papers to do it, and we don't. She does have a bounty on her head, so...
Fair enough.
Myth is fine, though.
Wow, what a good consolation.
That's what it seemed like Fable wanted. To make sure that their brother was safe and then take the blame of it all.
Sounds like her.
I'm sorry, I didn't think this would be a
No.
topic.
No, I am merely sort of talking in truths. I don't say I can care much for the gal, but it is just a shame.
Well, I'm certain she said she'll be back in a few days. If she says she has a plan, then maybe she does. If not, I'm quite certain our fiery friend with the shade will definitely, do something about it.
But she's
Or half of Kalypsia.
she's apprehended, though. If we do anything about it, that might intervene with, I suppose, the investigation, or rather obstruction of it, then that might spell trouble towards us.
Yeah. But seeing how people are very protective of her, do you really think you can stop them?
I don't think any of us should.
Yeah.
If anything, I think
I keep
maybe...
giving down on information.
Maybe instead of going our barbaric ways that we usually do, maybe instead of we should advertise for innocent until proven guilty. Although having a bounty on your head might sort of have some truth or legitimacy to it, it doesn't prove everything, or at least prove some things. So I think if she were to go for a fair trial, maybe there would be at least a lighter sentencing.
Possibly.
We really should be going that route even more often, instead of just it coming down to fisticuffs so easily. And maybe then I would be able to assist even further.
So you'd be the one to be the talker of sorts.
I can at least talk some sense.
You've definitely had before, so I can believe that.
You don't think I'm talking sense right now?
No, of course you are. I'm just, you know.
To be quite honest with you, I can't tell sometimes how you look at me.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know if my condition... Do you hear that?
What?
Maybe I was hearing things.
was the sound?
I don't know how to explain it.
Fair point. Hey, maybe you're just becoming as paranoid as I am. That's a bad joke.
You're paranoid.
No, it's what some people saw me as. It's just very,
I just think you worry a lot. I don't see you as paranoid. And I think there's some legitimacy to you worrying a lot. If not, maybe it's something that should be welcomed more, at least in my opinion. Though some part of me also hoped that it was a little more exclusive.
I mean, I guess it should be fine. All's fine.
Though keep worrying about others, and at some point someone's going to worry about you worrying so much.
This entire... I've been here for, like, what, a month? And the most information I know about this entire thing is... we just go on the ship, and that's it. We just take a journey and try and figure out from there.
If it's that simple, then why is there so much to worry about?
Sorry.
I was just trying to fix my hips.
It's more of the fact that I woke up here, but no true reason of how, and then I've been trying to follow what the elder told me. To listen to the vision and figure out how to help stop this. I have gotten nowhere at this point, and it seems like no one has either.
Has anyone tried to help you?
But yes, but it's more of like we're running in circles. Loose threads, nothing.
May I assist then?
Of course, that'd be very much helpful, because then maybe we'd actually start figuring out what is this big, great, bad thing that's going to happen.
I meant with you.
Oh.
Has anyone tried to help? You don't remember, is what you said, and that is definitely something to worry about. Have you just sort of shoved it off?
I can't exactly say. There's not much to go on.
Maybe there's something.
Yeah, but asking around for the possibility of a mind mage, or hey, maybe the Aether Bane are connected to it, and I've got nothing. So I don't know.
Are you saying you don't have access to a mind mage?
No. I don't. There was none around. You're a mind mage?
To some degree.
Yet you say you don't have any magical qualities.
None that can help, I suppose, when it most matters.
I would think that having mind magic would be superior to any kind of other magic.
Not necessarily. There's many stipulations and limitations to it. It's hardly ever used applicably in a sort of combat sense. But regardless, though, again, I say it's sort of a moot point at this point because you have shelved off worrying about yourself.
Oh, goodness, hi.
Apologies. I did not mean to intrude.
How was your
This is
talk?
a jewelry. Oh, it is.
How was
To be
speaking?
specific, how was the letter?
It was indeed an invitation, as the small one stipulated.
Are you going to accept?
I I already have. I'd recognize the Lord's name, but they are a minor house, not of much import. Curious as to what they could possibly want. They've also invited the Lord Ferentooth as well. Which makes it all the more curious.
That's, Elisha, right?
So it is.
Ah. Well, they are lords.
Elijah and Fabian were invited by some other lord of this area. Two theories. One, they just think that they're the leaders because they're on the Kalypsia. Or they just want to talk with nobility from neighboring countries, maybe?
The second is more likely. It seems they knew us both by name, so they evidently have done a little of their research.
It would not be uncommon. Gaining favor with a lord or noble would gain you many favors, as I have.
Yes, as indeed you have, Jasper.
Is that something that I should be worried about for you?
Oh, you needn't worry for my security. I shall be bringing Akane along with me.
Oh, good. And someone help Eli, please. Someone help.
What's wrong with Eli?
I'm just thinking, Eli being accompanied alone, he's prone to getting himself in possible trouble.
I suppose so.
Oh, there's no worry to be had there. We've arranged protection for Eli.
Good.
Whom?
Ever so we have.
Whom?
Holly.
Oh, it was quite a sight. Quite a sight indeed.
That is something.
Well, she's gonna have to look the part, I think. She's kind of rather mostly clothed.
Hopefully they don't try and scold her for anything.
Oh, you should have seen young Lord Ferentooth's concern at her demeanor, especially with her efforts to be invited.
They're constantly being grabby.
Yes.
I can't imagine her ever doing such a thing.
You have to tell me how it goes.
Of course.
Goodness.
Anyway, I'm glad it went well. The fact that a literal mob came to escort you got me a little worried.
Yes, it was quite something, wasn't it?
To be fair,
Snow, you are...
everyone...
You didn't help the situation.
To be fair...
Being fair.
Lots of things have happening, and I think people just kind of want to distract themselves after what occurred.
I'm saying you were part of it.
I know, I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Even though you're possibly not need to apologize to me directly.
Sorry then, Lord Fabian. Or whatever.
Will you accept their apology?
It's fine.
Well, of course, it is quite alright. The
You are-
message was delivered as was intended.
You are too forgiving.
No.
Why, what would you have me do?
Let's see. Maybe. Oh,
Sorry. No.
well, I suppose maybe making her walk backwards to a point where to see how long she can go without tripping or stepping on anything.
Yes, it would be an awful expensive mishap to have in such a shop if you were to destroy one of the display
Okay,
items.
I'm getting out then. Connie, not you too.
Misfortune.
I heard that.
Misfortune often reaches those that try to avoid it as much as possible.
I do believe you seem to take quite some pleasure in directing it in this case.
No.
If you wouldn't mind, Snow. What was it you had mentioned earlier regarding the circle below?
Right. Hang on.
I'm not at all changing the subject so that you're caught off guard.
What? What do you mean caught off guard? I wouldn't be. I've been writing down because I
want to see it.
happened to go.
Ah!
Oh my.
What was that for? I simply wanted to see.
You're scaring me!
I'm sorry. I didn't know you scared so easily. You knew my existence.
No, I don't. I don't really know people's existence when I don't have my soul sight always on.
I was literally standing right there. I just walked a few feet from there.
Apologies, he has a habit of reading over one's shoulder. Or...
He is ever so curious.
Fine, I'll just stand this way. There. I've been after the whole symbol thingy, the runes. We found. Well, I used my soul sight to see what was around it when they dissipated it. Apparently, the curator, someone that Eli knows, that's their target. And I think they're in the Forbidden Library. Some blue library. It's a far ways off.
Aetherbane is after the curator, you mean?
I don't know if it's the Aetherbane, since it was a magic rune, but something else. This symbol was on her eye patch. She was a blackhead elf, but I'm not certain what it means. It was decorated around the area too. I've been trying to look all about the eye symbols here and, well, I haven't been able to find much. The possible grave robbers could be connected to it, since there were placements for items.
Do you know who's possibly connected to these eye symbols?
Not that I know of. My knowledge on that is completely... The only symbol I do know is the one, but I haven't seen it anywhere. So... I'm kind of lost on that.
Where is this forbidden library you speak of?
That's the thing. I'm not entirely certain. It's definitely a bit farther than the district we're in right now, but we'd have to find some way of getting access into it.
Yes, I do remember on our first day here, there was quite a group that was looking rather desperately.
She was in danger when I saw her. Something went to attack her. And then I saw the flash of a vision of that library.
So it is something people are seeking rather than a place that is easily convenient.
Most likely it was underground. Or somewhere where there was no true windows hiding it. It was illuminated by blue light. So... But... that, I'm certain you've seen the wanted posters of that bunny smile thing. That one seemed to have taken a book from the library.
Huh.
And people trying to get that book from this town. I have not seen that one at all, though, so I wouldn't know if we can even use them as a lead.
So they took a book from the library, and that's why they want it.
If I have to think about it on this forbidden library, most likely there are tomes and other such that are not well accessed by any others. Possibly things that would go beyond what most people's knowledge of magic would be.
Things that faded into the I suppose the legends and the myths.
And the fact that the curator was there at all possibly means another confusing thing. I don't know too much about her, but I think she's the one that's basically running the ship.
So it would seem.
As far as we know.
Suppose all the more reason to look for this hooded figure.
Trying to use my soul sight around here has been terrible. There's too many things that have something connected to it.
Maybe they have a way to counter it.
Not really. It seems like I can see things fine. It's just, there's something, I don't know how else to explain it except the magic here feels alive.
That's an interesting way to put it.
It is a life source though, but to be alive is a different story. I'd argue spirits are of the same mana came to life, as they have no true physical body to some degree, aside from Inari.
Depends on the spirit.
I believe Aina's mostly not a really physical body, more corporeal.
Was there any certain symbols on that letter of yours? Maybe it might give us a lead at another.
It was merely correspondence. It was rather
No
plain and simple.
Special symbol or wax seal?
I don't believe it was even properly sealed. It was hand-delivered, not necessarily.
And from someone from the underpart of this city. So weird.
The courier, at least. They could have been hired for such, or perhaps it was passed on through other channels down below.
Possibly. I'd still be precautious on this. You
I
never
would
may know
mention
what
as
you might
well
find.
of some night market beneath the streets, and that members of the Kalypsia may have stolen something from those that run it. So we might be a little less than welcome there.
Oh, I saw it.
What?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I saw, what's their face? Elfe and I think the man dressed in some sort of fur, the tall man.
Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised that she's involved.
They all ran away with a bunch of items, making a mad dash for the ship. I don't know how true it is, but I can't imagine that they bought all of it, as they had a literal cart, and looked rather frantic.
Oh boy.
So they chose to rob someone.
Well, yes, actually. Well, some ones is probably more like it. They probably went on a spree. That's what it looks like.
Is this not more common knowledge? You know anyone else that is aware of this?
I would say Holly also saw it, but she can't exactly speak of it.
She's hardly going to.
Yeah,
spill
that's
that
also
information
a bit
to
of a
anyone.
sad thing that Holly can now see the souls too, but is unable to explain what she sees.
What?
I taught her soul sight.
Oh. I see.
Out of anyone, she was the more easier to teach.
Lovely.
I don't think that's going to be too much of a concern, Jasper, since I think it's just going to make her more prone to falling, honestly. I really need to keep an eye on her if she
Thank
uses
you
it too much.
for the reassurance. I don't know what I'm less looking forward to.
I am joking! Joking, she'll be fine. Yep.
I hope so. I don't know which the latter I'd prefer. Intrusion or her hurting herself.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Then
To be fair,
again,
she should have learned that magic at the start.
you already do it sometimes.
The falling.
No, the sort of looking into people's innards without even asking.
Okay, but it's kind of not really. It's normal where I'm from. Force a habit.
I will forgive you. I forgive you many times. Besides, you already know, so I can't even, like, be mad that you do it now.
Look, I haven't been using my soul sight of any concern yet, so I've been stopping.
So that's
you
a
don't
common
need to worry about
practice
it.
where you're from.
Yes.
Huh.
Those who... Most of my people knew soul sight. I mean, one of our main people who is a soul himself. The only way to really keep our people safe. I don't know how to explain it without you guys getting confused. He's a spirit that exists for a long time that is of wind.
Is there any long-term spell that is causing them to be, I suppose, immortal, other than, I suppose, the obvious, them being a spirit, they don't exactly die?
No, they did die. He, long before I was born, he
No.
has his soul sort of in the place that it is currently and how it is, so he can keep up the protective barrier for as long as the skies turn.
Oh, I see. He... I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds like he gave up his being able to move freely in order to protect for all eternity. At
Pretty
least
much.
Poetic.
Yeah, I guess it is. That seems like it was maybe not entirely needed. I don't know, depends on how everything is. Sorry, this is just boring conversations. Why don't we then...
No, you have my
talk about
attention.
something else, huh? No, it's okay.
I think it's... well, I mean, I'm not trying to egg you on to continue. I'm saying it's interesting to hear about your life.
Oh, thanks.
You are far from boring, Snow.
Good to know, or else I'd be a terrible writer.
One of these days, I'd like to sit down with you and just sort of hear and you ramble on about it.
Whenever you want, I guess. I'm free to ramble away, but I'm currently trying to not worry.
I'll take that very literally.
Never mind. Well,
Yes.
right. Oh god.
No take backsies.
Fuck. Well.
When and where?
I don't have that other info, but maybe Ailfay does now that I think about it. If we do still want to go around detectiving.
I'm glad you heard me, Akane.
Finding the story created is important, to, at least. Indeed, I did say they had a vision about them, so again, directions at least.
Perhaps something to ask him then.
haven't seen Eli at all, so wouldn't know where they are. Probably still up there in the Kalypsia.
They retired for the evening.
Oh.
Passing by, sorry.
Good thing he walked
Holly
away.
accompanied them to engage in study of proper noble behavior.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I'm counting on it not.
Yes, it would be a lot more interesting that it doesn't.
Are you sure that it should
What's
not?
that?
Because then that would leave an entire. Wouldn't that be bad?
Well, the young lord should have put his foot down a little harder and said, no, this is not my appointed bodyguard. He is a young lord, he has a lot of responsibilities, and saying no is possibly one of the biggest he can amount to.
He succumbed to the begging quite quickly.
That's true.
Oh my goodness. I didn't take him for a sucker.
Oh yes, it was quite the performance.
Give him a pretty
If
girl.
anything,
Give him a pretty girl and he just
depending on the way things
falls.
transpire, a distraction may not be a bad thing to
Different about
have.
yourself, Jasper.
What were you going on about?
Nothing.
I indulge on my own benefit. Okay?
Of course.
I am, although they sort of prance about saying things they have their way with me, I am more of an enabler. Secretly. They just don't know it.
You may believe yourself to be in control in all situations, but that is perfectly
You know
fine.
what, Kane? Why don't we, you and I, just go off and have a nice chat away from Jasper then?
Yes, let's do that for a moment.
I made you want to do that by saying that out loud. They've fallen for my plan.
Oh yes, and what is your next stage of this particular plot?
I don't know, I didn't think that far ahead.
Ah, so you're a bit of a spur of the moment kind of planner, are you?
Yes, I live in the moment very much so.
Yes, I'm not surprised by that.
Oh god, they only walked away like 20 feet. I can still hear them. It's so, if getting away from me is their plan, then I just have to walk down these stairs and I'd see them again.
Obviously, could not bear to part themselves far from me.
Yes.
Wow, you both suck at trying to get things away from me.
Whatever.
I literally had to chase you down all the way from the top of the stairs. I'm tired shitless now because of you both. How dare you have me chase you just your tails and now my legs are tired? At least feel a little bit sorry. Or could you just not bear to get away from me that far? I'm not hearing a no.
Connie, what do you want to do?
That the resounding silence, it just speaks volumes.
I'm gone.
There is still no.
What the? Hey!
Huh? Huh. Well, they just crowded around a single person.
No idea.
Oh well. Not really any of our business. Would be rude to sort of...
Multiple groups of Night Watch that keep going around questioning people.
Well, let's go the other way. Let's make ourselves difficult to catch.
I see. Your standard procedure when questioning is about
Yes, if my questioning does not give me any sort of entertainment, then I will avoid it. I'd rather not risk it.
Surely, being the poised and controlled individual that you are, you can turn any sort of questioning round to a situation enjoyable by yourself.
I bet, but I'd rather not risk it. There seems to be plenty full of them. There's some there and there's some them. They outnumber me, so if I annoy them too much, then...
Even the fellow that delivered the message previously, I'm most curious.
What was that? Is that the goblin? Oh, it was them. Yep.
So where are you off to now?
Anywhere but there.
Remaining discoveries.
Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a fishing rod. Someone fishes on the fountain? Are you kidding me? Oh my...
They can't be very successful. Hopscotch. How did your training go with the young lord?
I await what happens. Just try not to get him in too much trouble. You can cause mischief, I'd love that. Yes, I suppose so. Huh. Oh, I thought that was Sprout up there. I saw a tinge of orange.
Seems there has not been many an appearance from our rooftop friend in quite some time.
Yes. Probably for the best. Have I went to these shops yet? I don't think so. I would remember something like this. Maybe my memory is just starting to escape me.
Quite a few different varieties of blade.
Also possibly meant for giants, or maybe these are just to be mounted upon like defenses. Nothing interesting here. And again, it's not interesting to look for trouble, though it's more interesting if they come to me to talk. But to make yourself so openly available, there is... Oh my goodness. You can actually grab these.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Why, are you looking to make a purchase?
No, well, look at this blade. It's crazy. What is the point of this? Stab, slash, or thrust?
It surely can't be convenient to use.
No, not at all. Anyway, there's some merit to see how desperate they are to get their answers. So making yourself as avoidable as possible to see what they might do.
So you hope for the chase?
Yes, I do. And if it's not urgent, then they won't give chase, and therefore it's not worth Not worth my time. Hmm. Hmm.
Think about it. Oh, nope.
Oh.
Hey there. How's it going? You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm just, it's fine. Is there something you needed?
Yes, actually, we've had a night watch. I'm not sure if any of our friends have spoken to you yet.
Oh, yes, they have, actually.
Yes, they have. Oh, awesome. Excellent. No worries in that case. We're just trying to look around and see if there's any info we can find about people that have been heading into the sewers lately.
Oh, well, wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
Nope.
You haven't seen anyone near the sewers that aren't us?
I mean, I've seen quite a few people wander about, but
Haven't seen anybody go into the sewers, I suppose?
no.
Have you seen anyone suddenly gain a mysterious amount of money?
No.
Sorry. Sorry, what was
Last
your name?
person I knew
I'm
that went into
James.
the sewers was this like little goblin that was someone.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw that guy.
Oh,
I threatened to
okay.
slit his throat and drink his blood because he kept bothering me. He tried to put ooze on
That's where
me.
it all started.
That's why he was saying it was drinkable.
He's
Yeah,
trying to sell us
okay.
sewer water.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
He
My
was
name is
right
James.
though. It did keep the
what can I
rats
call
away.
you?
You can call me Snow.
Snow. Nice to meet you, Snow.
We've
Very
already
sorry for
discussed.
intruding. We're just trying to figure out stuff. Yeah. So if you see anybody acting weird or meowing of all things, please let us know. Thank you.
Well, do okay. Yeah.
Don't ask. It's a weird situation. But
It's
if you
been a
notice it,
long
let us
few
know.
days.
That.
Yeah. I mean, understandable. We've had a similar thing. We're sort of just waiting for our ship to be repaired after. Yeah.
And away I go.
All right.
It's not much I can tell you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Don't just run off.
People would win.
You almost.
Well, that was an experience. I'm not gonna lie, I'm deemed to repeat.
You almost gave me away. If I had so much as let out a squeak when you... No, I'm not going to be satisfaction anymore. I'm going to look away at you whenever that happens. That was... We were supposed to be stealthy. You did the one thing that would have given a rise out of me.
I do believe, Jasper, I do remember that you were the one that started that little parade.
I did not. Oh my god. Right, I forgot that that's what they look like. I would... Did I don't think I would have started something like that. Oh. Huh, that's pretty neat. No, I'm going to just... The moment you do that, I'm just going to look elsewhere.
My,
I'm
that
put...
is some reaction from Jasper. How is this working out for you, Jasper?
Live. Pretty well. Huh.
I'm not going to play along with your games. No matter how petulant you may become over it.
Nope, we can't pick that up. What do they keep here? That can't be. Oh, this is probably where they bought the griffins.
Most likely.
Huh. So, maybe they favor eating starfish? Why are you perusing the collar section? None of them are in your collar. I suppose red might give the accents a little more. I don't think blue would compliment me.
It's hard to say without seeing it in action.
Well,
it's not terrible. One could even get used to the sight.
what is that supposed to mean?
It means precisely what I said.
Holly, put on this thing really tight.
Goodness, I do hope you weren't trying to kill him.
Well, is there a mirror? Oh, there's a glass right to there. I could. I think the.
Perhaps he would prefer the red.
I don't think it would. Blue doesn't fit it as much.
You imply what I believe you might be implying, which is incredibly hard to discern just from your vague gestures alone.
Hmm.
You stating that he's not displaying off the piece in quite a suitable posture.
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, definitely not being a purchase for myself. What?
I am entirely unsure what you are.
Maybe she's
hoping
going
to
to.
gain from me.
Is she going to I think she might display you the benefits of having this or something like that? Or maybe she wants you to get a closer look? That is what I'm discerning.
I feel there's some ulterior motive that I can't.
Oh, almost definitely. But that should just. That's at that point. That's just the regular basis.
Out of character, finger hooked under collar.
Mm.
Oh, I see. I see indeed.
You blasted thing. I wish if this was something that suited me, I think there are better colors for myself. Again, this is a pet store.
I'm sure we could have something more bespoke made for you.
Hmm?
Can't I? Perhaps your opinion on this would actually be quite suitable. Can't I?
He's wearing a blue collar.
What do you think about it, friend Jasper? It is
that blue collar, by the way.
newest accessory.
The spikes might be a bit much, but
Is there one without?
As I said, I'm sure we could procure something bespokely made on your behalf.
a commission.
Could we just simply start with a choker instead?
I think that's doable.
Well then, starting.
All are in agreement then.
Starting with
Luckily,
small.
you could go with either the blue or the red, and they would accompany your hat.
I don't think it looks all that good on me. Because there's a bit of shade of blue here. There's my eyes, there's kind of my hair. I think it just melds too much with the blue.
Purple? Or yellow?
Something to match with it.
Balance things out.
Again, I think purple would do better. Might bring out more of my eyes. Yep. But again, this is not exactly
Well, then it seems it's decided.
the place for it. This is a Griffin pet store.
Yes. We will return to the leather crafter shortly and arrange for something more fitting.
I surely wouldn't be against it.
It seems you have your victory.
Well played.
How... Ellen, do you know how long we're staying here for until?
Until the ship is repaired. Do you see that?
I think that's... I don't think that's...
No, I believe that is our friend.
Did you say a complete sentence? I saw the hooded figure here somewhere.
Yes. Yeah, always sneaky.
I need to get my hands on them.
Why?
Because apparently they might have information that might be a bit crucial.
Find Vola. Volola. Volo.
Who?
Girl.
You to run off headlong into the danger, Jasper.
Red, blue, brown.
Red, blue, brown.
White jacket. Volola. Vola.
Very well then,
Friends with hood. Sneak together.
White, blue, brown, viola. There was just that there was more at stake after what Snow said. I think I might have.
Yes, of course, but running in alone to get yourself jumped upon.
I thought
won't
it'd
do
been.
anyone any good.
I thought it would have been the perfect bait.
They were seen atop the roof.
Not nice.
They are not nice.
Are nice.
They are nice.
Sneak with. Yes. Went underground. Seem nice.
You've talked to them. Did they say anything? Ah, they were muffled. Very well then, that does a little good. But at least they're a little more welcoming, I suppose. Maybe there's less of a threat than initially thought.
Perhaps
Well, it's not
there are
healthy,
still posters up for their detainment. Surely not for no reason.
It's not who the Night Wardens or Night Watch or whatever they were looking for. By the way, do you know of anyone that
help
mews when you say their name, like a cat?
Meow.
I
Can't say
don't think
do.
so.
We did overhear the questioning, but nothing came to mind.
Odd
Only
question to
some
ask.
Foolish behavior between the two of them.
Definitely was an odd question to ask by those guards.
Evidently, just some sort of distinguishing feature of whoever they are looking to apprehend or question.
Powder.
What?
Cat.
I think
Excellent
Oh.
deductive reasoning.
Powder robbed the night market.
Well, Powder surely gave me quite the wallop.
How'd they manage that?
They turned big and then turned sideways while I was right next to them.
Oh.
What is it?
No, never mind.
Okay. Busy?
No.
Help! Help Sprout.
Okay then.
Good luck.
Sprout called Tavi all that makes Tavi sad, making need help.
What
Give thing.
what the heck did you just say to me? You said a lot of words within a. It's like you spoke a different language to me.
Sprout got Tavi old. Sprout make Tavi sad. Make fix.
Just say sorry.
No, give. Thing. Help.
You want a gift to give back in order to say, apologize better.
Yes.
Well, there's a little toy store right next to us. I'm pretty sure she'll love something from there.
Okay.
Come. No, Sprout, not that way. Sprout! Sprout, it's this. God damn it. Sprout, you're going the wrong way. Let me show you.
Wait.
What? Huh?
Help Sprout.
Yes, I'm helping you. I'm helping you. The toys I'm talking about is right around the corner. With this?
Cut.
Are you sure about that?
Scared.
Then why do it when you're not ready?
Sprout get new one. Make give. Want. Try. Just short. Without.
Well, unfortunately, if you were to try, it would come off immediately.
Just this.
Yes,
so
just...
off on. Off on.
Do you have an idea on how to at least take the lock off? I don't have anything that may cut it, at least delicately.
Only.
I don't know if I even have the strength to snap it off. It's metal.
This.
The katana. Or it is... No, that's dangerous. That's also dangerous. Actually, I think I might have an idea. When you shrank, did your weapons shrink with you? Yes, it did. I'm going to hate myself for this. Give me a second. I have to mentally prepare myself.
What does that mean?
As in, I need to prepare voice mod. Because I know it's going to work. So, if I remember correctly, you drank that stuff over in the corner and it made you small, correct? How long did it take for it to take effect?
Quick. Fast.
Understood. Oh.
Atto make cure.
I see. Does it run out at some point, or is it just...
Need cure.
Well then.
Hey.
We have a plan.
Plan?
Yes.
The plan is to become a race car.
Wow. Leave me alone. Yeah?
Lonely man.
It's okay. You gonna take that in a bottle? Watch this. No?
Can I still be heard?
Yes. I'm watching.
Okay. Just for reference, how small did you both get when you drank this?
Smallest. Smallest of the smallest.
Okay.
Watch this. Watching. Ta-da! Yeah!
Do I sound okay to you?
You sound normal. You sound normal.
How about now? Okay. Well then. Sprout, it's like we planned. I'm now small enough to make a very clean, I suppose, incision. So...
It's very hard to understand him. A little bit. It's a toothpick.
No, just lay down on the ground. Just... Okay, that's much better.
Ow! What are you doing?
That probably helps a little. Okay.
What are you doing?
This sword actually cuts very well. You ready, Sprout? It's about to come off. Are you sure about this? Oh.
Yeah!
Well,
You got it off!
we did it.
You did it!
Small.
Yes, I did. I had to do it to do this. I hope you're thankful. What? Okay. I suppose it'll make things easier to travel.
Tiny spur. Yeah, he's tiny.
Yes, very entertaining.
Find. You probably need to find Amit to get antidote, right?
Yes, please.
Atto, come.
Oh my goodness.
That was cool.
Ahmed isn't going to hurt me for doing this, are they?
Look for Asato.
I
Make sure.
I don't think he's around.
Why?
I don't know, he's just not around. Oh god.
Like being called a lemon.
Oh, what the hell happened to Jasper?
I tried to be helpful.
Color.
Don't.
Did he eat one of the apples?
Why are you laughing at me?
Where Asato?
No idea. He's probably somewhere around the place.
This way.
Oh my god.
Where? Wait, hear voices.
I heard something bad.
I think they're under.
Oh, not allowed.
Oh my goodness. Help me.
So fast. Who give Spur 2 if Otto not around?
Didn't Ahmed make one?
I don't know.
He. I might just be like this for the entire day. What have I done? Don't me. There might be people underground by the looks of it.
Not supposed to.
Well, I think there's... Oh my god! That is the person! Well, not the way I wanted to meet with you.
Color. Spur helped.
She wanted this.
I do not know it. Yes, I believe it. She did something very similar to me the other day.
Okay.
Do you know where Asato is?
Please tell me you know how
Neither do I.
Please tell me you know how to fix this.
Thanks, Spur.
Go ask
Gentle
those people on
grab.
the OS where he may be.
Dead. Don't know where.
There's no Asato today. I walked around here multiple times, not a lick of him. Am I just stuck like this for the day?
Where
Possibly,
Connie?
if we don't find him.
Oh.
What's wrong with being small?
Sprouted, this is how people see you.
No.
Two people are dead.
What?
What?
Who's dead?
Yeah. Two people are dead. The one that had the ice hair, and the other guy that was the bearer of the letter.
Holy shit.
Where Faven?
What?
Where Faven?
He might be down there.
Oh, over. He's down there. Yeah. He's down there.
I could not find him.
Toffee say two people dead.
Pardon.
Letter and Yummy Hair, both dead. Downstairs. Come.
Okay.
Tiny spur, be brave.
I'm actually safer in your hands, because if I were out here, there's a likely chance someone would step on me.
Sprout, if you can, go to those other two.
Okay. Two people are dead.
What?
What?
Show me. Person with letters and yummy hair. Both dead. Come.
Show me.
Don't know where. Down below.
I'm following.
I suppose we're going down?
Down, down. Down, down. Down, down.
To the black market.
Down.
Right.
Down, down.
Maybe they'll...
Safe with Sprout.
Oh.
May just this be made for.
Hey.
You see a trail of blood from the stairs all the way down.
I'm a healer. If anything, I can try and help.
They're dead.
If they're
There's
dead,
no
there's nothing
healing
we can
potion.
really do. From them going up, or was it before that?
You can see a few drips of blood, seemingly from when they were coming back up.
We don't know.
I did it to help.
You have got to be kidding me.
I was trying to be helpful.
Maybe the collar is necessary.
A lot of footprints. But from that group that just came, you can easily assume it was them.
Understood. 2 bodies. One was stabbed in the chest, the other in the throat. Dagger wounds on both.
Stop smiling over there.
On them. They weren't robbed.
Hey.
Oh, I see. That's beautiful.
That's a
Sprout.
small person.
But we were just having a bit of a private chat, and also you shouldn't go further because there's guards and they won't let you pass.
Where Atto?
I think upstairs somewhere. Sorry.
Only reason we found it was we saw that shadowed figure on the wanted poster slip down here. Unlikely they did it, but that was how we fell upon it.
There's also another concern. The trail starts up there and then goes down to here, so that means that the murder happened up there, and they had to go through the effort of hiding the body. But why would that happen if it wasn't even two?
Likely so.
I'm gonna move into my shoulder. My arm is tired.
Either way, it shows that we need to be more careful. Something else is happening, and due to that, I don't doubt that more security will be coming into this district.
Yeah. It's
I think that we just had the exact same thought at the same time. If you don't mind following me while I go try to get my armor. Yeah. Give me some sense of security.
It's probably advisable you see yourselves return to the surface.
I wouldn't stay down here, yes.
I'll speak with them for you.
What a shit time to shrink. What?
We left him for
Tiny
10
Spur.
minutes.
Spur, help Sprout.
I was
Pick
being
him up.
helpful.
In what manner?
Helping Sprout.
Color. Cut collar.
What?
Sprout, ask. Ah. Look it.
Look.
Surely they could have done that at full size.
No, my
they not?
sword is too big. So I had to shrink down to make a more precise cut.
And perhaps you could have used a more suitable implement.
I looked for one, but I can't remember there being tools around here meant for that at all around here. So this was the first thing I thought of. Unless you remember there's a certain tool area. Actually, those look like tools over there.
There was a shop with an arrangement of blades, and you also borrowed one from that kitchen that we visited as well.
Yes, but that was also big. It was a very, very small lock that I had to cut through. It was rather thin, I swear.
Was there anyone else around when this was happening?
Not me.
It seems the Night Watch were the first to encounter them, and then they went to sweep further down below in the hopes of finding whoever it was that was responsible. But they were unable to locate anyone in their search.
Aside from all of that, maybe a more positive question. Why?
I
Why,
was
Jasper?
trying to be helpful.
Collar.
What did the collar do, Sprout?
They take off. Tiny blade.
I see the lock to her collar was extremely small, and therefore I had to shrink down in order to make a more precise cut with my blade. It was the first thing I thought of. I don't know if anyone had any sort of pliers or tools, so.
Well, hey, that's definitely a way of doing it.
Yes.
But now you're like this.
How fix him?
Yes, so we need to know how to fix this.
No. We could keep him like this for a little bit longer.
You enjoy me like this?
How fix?
You found
Just a little
yourself in
bit.
the same predicament. How was yours solved?
A Sato.
Go. Make care.
Oh.
But there's no Asato today. Stop laughing over there.
I
God.
can't help it. You got a
Perhaps we
little
should all
gesture on
just
your
have to get
shoulder,
little
Sprout.
tailor-made pockets placed on our clothing that we might carry around.
I
I
swear.
suppose we might.
Crunchy snack.
I'm not a snack.
I am not sure.
I can't even jump off your shoulder. I'm pretty sure a fall from that would kill me.
Maybe wear off.
Maybe? I don't know. Ah! Ah!
Damn.
Ah!
Little jingle boy you are now.
What did you just call me?
Oh,
Little
it
jingle
seems
boy.
the tables have turned quite tremendously, Jasper.
I'm gonna show you what for. When I go back to my regular size. I'm gonna give you quite the wallop. Don't move around so much. Yeah.
You're gonna let them fall.
Who's good?
Please do be cautious.
Don't move too much.
Tiny Jasper.
Maybe I should be
Super strong.
You're strong, but they're currently not as strong.
Mm-hmm. Seems strong, just small.
It's small but mighty.
Well, mighty, not at all.
I'm sorry. I'll let you be for now.
You're not sorry at all.
Hilarious.
You are not sorry.
What do you mean? Of course I am.
I'll make you sorry, that's for sure.
It's funny.
He's ever so threatening like that, isn't he?
I'll show you. I'm
terrifying.
I'm going to make you sorry.
Want him?
I do not believe you can pass him around like a possession. He is still himself.
Want see?
Sprout? The meaning is that
Jasper where he would prefer to remain.
I don't even know at this point. Sprout is a little rambunctious, runs everywhere.
And whee!
Gah!
Either of you, have you seen Nyx?
No.
I just
No.
2 laps are up. I think he already went back to the ship. Damn it.
Just our luck. We will give him permission to try and use that, though. So if we have enough time...
Use that? What
I
do you
may
mean?
head back.
What do you mean use that?
Nyx has a spell that allows him to speak with the recently fallen. If we're able to use that on the deceased, we may be able to figure out who did it. I'll be back. I may run to the ship for a moment to see.
Spur want down?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall in between the rocks.
I just did 2 laps around the district.
Here,
looking
put
Nyx and
for
didn't find
now.
him. That's all.
Okay.
On this.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
Are you glad you never took one of those small potions?
Yes. And I never will.
Well, this wasn't how I envisioned today going. I should be honest.
Neither did I. You are so not sorry. I will never believe a word you say ever again.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. This is absolutely hilarious. You have to.
What?
Thank you.
You're welcome, I suppose.
Well, at least Sprout doesn't have that collar around her anymore.
It was an odd day. I don't know what caused her to change her mind.
Get a new one tomorrow.
I think one a lot less intimidating.
You know, that is quite convenient considering Jasper is.
Shut up! Shut up! You've spoken.
Oh, sorry. Have you not made that? Have you not made that known to people?
Not in this predicament. It'll only.
Of course, we would size it more appropriately for once you return to your.
I swear, I'm going to hurt you. Despite you being a lord, you are my friend. You are.
Make a threat to me. Wow.
It's hilarious. I'm sorry.
In fact, I think this is the one case where I would not need to find
No,
a
I
comment.
think the current
Just-
moment. Oh boy, I think at the current moment it's. I
Just
don't
you
think we
wait.
can get down from there. Oh, okay.
Looks like you're stuck, Jasper.
Actually, what did he take again? Was it a spell or was it like one of the shrinking?
There's a little spillage over there onto like the right of the town. East, I don't know. But in that direction, far as can be, you can't miss it. It's like a pink spill.
I wonder how long it lasts, because most of other shrinking things only last like 10 minutes max.
Last I saw
it's
with
clearly
Holly,
been
it
longer
didn't
than
last
mine.
that long.
Well, I tried to sort of rate how long I'd stay this long. A 1 out of 20. I got a 1.
Oh. Well,
I'm it.
good luck.
Your ride has left you, Jasper.
What?
The way you were able to get around without having to be stomped on by the ground.
You know, Jasper, this actually might be a very useful situation for you. You did request, did you not, the ability to fly? Well, it seems now
I'm-
the perfect time for you to be one of the Winged One's companions in the air.
Oh, I thought you were going to throw me.
Why ever would I do such a thing?
Because I'm small!
That is just a bit much.
What do you think of me, Jasper? My goodness.
I don't-
meant merely that you could ride along in one of their pockets while they take to the skies.
I just
Almost as if
I
you're
just ran
flying
2 laps around the
yourself.
city. I
See,
don't think I'll do it.
the difference is I want wings. I don't want to ride on someone with wings.
Plus, I think he'd rather Holly carry him around.
Well, rather unfortunately for you, she has already retired for the night.
I don't think I would.
Carly,
Yes.
He was
I
shrunk.
think you would
anything important happened?
barf your little insides if you flew around with me.
No, I was about to go.
My insides are appropriately sized to me. They are not little.
Very well. I take it no progress.
Why do you need to emphasize that they are little?
The culprit for the...
I think we should probably. Oh my.
I tried to go sit alone out by the graves, where I had seen them go a few times.
I'm going to bite your ankles if I'm forever like this.
Most unfortunate then. But I think it unlikely that it is our rooftop dwelling friend.
Oh, come on.
It is concerning that the carrier is
You
amongst
can't deny
these
you'd do
of
this
our
to someone else
targets.
too.
We will have to ensure that
I wouldn't force him if he doesn't want to go. He doesn't need to go.
No, I meant just torturing
we
him
are
like,
on
like I
the
am.
highest of levels
Teasing him.
on this little...
I feel like with my luck, I'd be the other one who'd end up in
Just
this
in case
situation.
there
as
might be
is.
some regrettable involvement.
Well, you know,
by
we're
the
not
that
to
sent the
get
said
anything, and I'm certain no one was going to try and do anything, so I'm certain you'll be fine.
Let's just hope it was no one from the Kalypsia.
Aside from Aelfric.
Perhaps trying to...
Aside from Aelfric.
Athena would pull a
hide
prank on me,
certain
though it
facts.
wouldn't be
anything dangerous. That is a curious thought. They were members of the Night Watch, after all, or supposedly.
Likely not though, I suppose.
Honestly,
No, this might
Night
change
Watching
things
seems like
for your.
Very well.
Oh, no, I was just saying this might change things for his meeting
What?
for tomorrow, since if I recall, both
What are you looking at?
him and Elijah were invited.
What were you looking at, huh?
A rather small Jasper, if you must know.
What?
Are you going to be okay?
I don't know. And that's scary.
I think you might need help getting around, honestly, since Sprout left them.
It's funny.
Yeah. What was that for?
Curiosity.
What? That I would pop if you did that to me? Well, I would cease to exist if you just made me smaller, if I just, like, deflated. I'm debating that if drinking it again would just grow me back, or I just become so, like, so small.
Thinking about you as a little one like that is so much
Real- Yeah?
Sorry, I can't help it. Maybe Elfie was right about the whole Twinkerbell thing. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
She's not. Don't believe her.
Oh, you wound me, Jasper.
Not yet, I won't. But when I am back to my regular size, I will
Don't
wound
do
you.
anything to her.
Or what?
Mm.
Exactly. I'll show you.
You show me, right?
Yes, I will show you. Absolutely.
No.
And I'll make you
Snow-
regret it.
Snow, don't tease him too much.
Gah!
Alright, I'll stop teasing you now. It's hilarious though.
No, don't be too tempted to enact your terrible revenge on him.
No, it's your turn.
I very
I
much do
don't have
feel
any
like it.
revenge
I've been feeling like it quite so much, very much.
What did I ever do to you? I've only ever been nice to you. My goodness.
I'm sorry. It's hilarious.
I don't believe you.
Oh.
You are telling lies. Lies. Lies.
I'm not, I swear.
I can hear you smiling behind that fur coat.
I'm smiling all the time. I don't know what you mean.
No, you don't. Quite the
Oh,
opposite.
Sprout is back.
Know who did it?
Huh?
You
Oh.
know?
Wait, what? They who?
Do you?
Hood. Bunny girl.
The one on the
Smiling.
rooftop.
Oh,
Wait.
okay, that's her.
Is that when we walked into her? Sprout, we walked into her when she was exiting this place.
I walked into her right here. Ah, too many.
Sorry. How long before you descended?
No,
Careful, I can't
you
eat
guys
your
were
tail.
down there. When I came down there, it was like 1 minute.
Yes. The reason they were
Sounds
down
like
there
they
was
found
because
out
they
who
were
the culprit might
pursuing
be.
her down there. But the night watchman had already
Is
found the bodies
good
10
for
minutes
my own
prior.
thoughts, because I don't want to suspect any of us, so I don't think anyone's that.
She might have been leading us to the bodies.
I'm going to be
That is potential.
Understood.
But why take
Funny.
the effort to hide them down below if you are then going to selectively show them?
Careful.
I'm not convinced she killed them. Or they.
It hurts to crane my neck.
We also don't have any evidence that they didn't.
We don't. That's true.
To be honest as well, this is
Oh, my
something
neck
that's
is
going on with
hurting.
the city, not us.
If it's not one
As
of
far
us
as
who
we
did
know.
it, we don't really have too much reason to get involved. If they question us over anything, then we can provide what we can, but...
Is there anyone with alibis? Or probable cause?
Well,
I believe
multiple
most
people
of us.
at least passed by me, so...
I mean of us. I mean, if they don't, if
the
they, if
name that everyone says and the one I think I know who's the problem. Oh dear.
if the hooded one is not the main suspect, then we might be a little under flack.
Actually, have any of you seen Elfo?
No, which is the problem.
No.
We also haven't seen Daku.
Mages have been going disappearing. Or disappearing, rather.
That's also true.
Spur!
Hmm?
Stay, Connie.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
You've
there we go.
You've been entrusted
You've been
to
promoted.
Akane, I guess.
now.
Oh.
Do you have a problem with that, Akane?
Speak the truth. This is a safe
No,
space.
No.
The whole truth. Good.
These are my non-judgmental eyes.
I see.
The very tiny judgment.
I'm omitting details.
If Aelfay and Daku are gone, we should probably look around for them. See if they've already boarded the Kalypsia or not.
Yeah, good.
The night wardens have guards down below, so...
I don't
We
think
can't
we're
go
gonna
down there, but we
They're
can
not
look around
letting
up
us
here.
past the point.
Besides, we have ways of seeing them.
Hopefully the
Don't
city
strain
doesn't
yourself.
mess with that too much.
If it's to find our friends, then it's worth the cost.
But we're also in a city, so there's gonna be a lot of people around. You will strain yourself.
I've noticed. I did that underground. Do you know how that felt? Worse.
Probably a painstakingly head-splitting headache.
What if it was you? You know, the blade. Shrunk down.
I don't
They
think
can
it
mistake
was.
it for a dagger.
I think it would then become a
Huh.
toothpick, honestly, with his size.
They're coming this way. Oh, they're just passing by.
Thank you for having guided me over here. Son, I can't deal very well.
Also, if the way how they figured it out is the case, I actually don't think it could be for any of us.
I have an
suppose they
alibi,
might
by
have
the way.
asked Nyx to uses a spell that lets him speak with the dead.
Where are you going?
So, we might have heard it straight from the source, admittedly.
Hold on.
Oh, it's her.
1 second.
Well, your keeper's gone. I'm sorry.
They're not my keeper.
Yeah. I wouldn't go down there.
Not open.
No.
What's happened? Something else has happened.
No, nothing else has happened. I just don't know if it's open since what we found down there has happened. That's honestly your call, actually, considering you're the night watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, them, yeah.
No worries. I think I could put two and two together by the smell of the blood. So, you all have a good day.
Have a good day and stay safe.
You as well. Just a moment.
So how long do you think you're gonna be stuck like that?
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever done this. And Toffee and Sprout had a elixir to sort of remedy the situation. I, on the other hand, will be on the brunt end of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Not really that good. Ugh. Though, once again, I honestly don't think we need to suspect any of our own. Since, the way how they figured it out before was, I think they used the spell to talk to the dead and heard that it was the bunny from their own mouths. So, yeah.
And you are sure of this?
That's what Amit was asking them for, since supposedly Nyx has a spell that does that.
Nyx isn't exactly the most reliable.
Told them about it. Yeah. I guess they wanted to help out whatever they could, so then to put blame away from the rest of us. If some of us help out a lot, maybe they'll, you know. I think it was us less. Or could have also confirmed that it was one of us, considering, but...
It makes sense.
This is... I'm gonna go down there and see what they're doing.
Am I missing something, Jasper?
Whatever do you mean?
Well, you saw the scene down there, did you not?
What?
Steak honey.
She left me.
In his defense, she did depart without attempt to bring him in.
Fine. Sprout keep safe.
I'm sorry, do you not trust me to keep him safe in your absence?
No.
At least she was honest.
I suppose so.
Keepers need Sprout. That's why Sprout here.
Wait, but I'm not a keeper.
People like Faven buy Sprouts.
Well, I suppose he can be seen as a keeper, but not your keeper.
But that's how Sprout know. Need Sprout protect.
So you're more so protecting him? Well, I'll take solace in that.
Regardless, there is a more pressing matter in hand.
Yeah, you
They
said...
claim that the body itself
Oh.
stated that it was the mask.
Someone tell Docker that he's sliding.
Daku?
One hop this time. Well...
Oh, are they...
Move and look at them.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Taffy, look for Daku.
Oh shit, is it too late?
I think she's still around.
I have no fucking clue what you just said, Jasper.
Pretty woman walking down the street.
I'd love to say hi to her. Hmm?
So, why are you fucking tiny? I guess is my first question.
I drank the shrink potion.
Kane, why leave Jasper?
He's so small and vulnerable.
Two people ran downstairs. They could have been in trouble.
Oh.
They were alone with the night ward. Snow and Toffee.
Where?
Oh, there. There you are! Where the hell have you been?
How deep go?
I've been fucking drinking.
Oh my
Have you
god.
seen Ailfae?
Guards still down
No, she wasn't in the
Yeah,
bar.
they are. We can't go down there though.
What's up?
No one
Oh my
going
God,
down there.
I
They have
agree.
to close it off.
You'll excuse me.
Go.
For now, I think we should give the guards their time to do what they need to. They just experience their own losses. And we'll see what we can do in the upcoming days if we wish to help. I don't know if there's much we can
Once
do.
again to find a rabbit in the shadows. Yay. This is just one person this time.
Were you
They're
behaved?
offered to the night guard.
I was being Have.
Good boy.
He's behaving.
I'm going to pay you in tenfold.
I'm sure of it.
Are you mad?
So all we can do is return to the ship.
Probably not a terrible idea.
I'm not mad.
Would you like to?
Fagan mad.
Well,
He's thinking.
in a moment or so, I'll see.
Pondering, really.
And I'm not leaving you on your own.
It just does not make sense.
Fine. Well, I was going to speak with Daku, so you want to follow me?
Let's go then. Before he gets too drunk.
I still don't understand why the rabbit would lead us here if they're the one that did it. I suspect they
it
didn't.
seems suggested that it was found directly from the source of the body via a spell that it was the rabbit that was responsible. Though this is only stated from, well, stated as a matter of fact by someone else who I can't guarantee was there to hear it themselves. But it makes very little sense. Why would you heard the body, the spell, that meant that it was the cloaked? We know
Guards
that the
asked
kill.
bodies questions.
We know
I
that the
see.
bodies were found before you pursued the figure. We also know that the bodies are intentionally hidden because the trail of blood meant that they could not have been killed where they were laid. So intent was made to hide said bodies. But then, once the figure was pursued, they brought you directly to them. Why go to the trouble of hiding a body if you are then going to reveal it specifically?
Unless if they were hoping to bring us there one at a time, perhaps. Maybe they were looking for another to dispatch.
Perhaps.
I don't know. I don't understand the why.
Makes so little sense. Especially for someone who
Maybe
supposedly so far has only been robbing graves.
bodies didn't see killer, but saw rabbit before die.
What was the question that the body was asked?
Who did it? What looked like?
One was stabbed in the chest, so we could assume that they approached from the front. Or perhaps they didn't get a good look.
Something is missing.
I was down there alone with her for a while, and she had like a boat, like a crossbow thing, like a small one. And she said, "Don't come any closer." And I came closer, but she didn't shoot. And then I asked her what she was doing, and she didn't answer. And then then we saw all of those guys, like the night watch thingies. She was keeping a close eye on them, and I asked if she knew them, and she didn't say anything. And then I asked her if she could go invisible, and then she didn't say, like, no, that would be easy, but the shadows are my friend. Like shadows, she likes shadows.
That would explain how she's moving around.
We have
She's
seen
quickly
them.
moving from high to low.
Yes. I suppose if they had kept a close watch on the Night's Watch, it gives some possible motive as to the reason. Still a little reason why to have this whole endeavor with the bodies and leading you to them. Unless it was an awful attempt at attempting to frame yourself.
Could have been. The watch did fall upon us pretty quickly, but they didn't seem concerned
But they had
that
already
we might have
encountered the
done it.
bodies.
Yes. It doesn't make sense.
And to top it all off, no one seems to particularly trust this Night Watch in the first place. It might be worthwhile asking around for locals if we can't gather some information on the legitimacy of these Night Watch fellows.
Not a bad idea. There's Doku. Has anyone seen Elfe recently?
Yeah, I saw her just now. Right there.
Oh. Never mind then.
Then it would seem that none are missing. At least none that come to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Seems whatever it is going to remain a mystery for now, at least.
I wonder if the Lord or whatever is gonna ask us to take care of the masked person.
I suppose it would imply that the Lord has some dealings with the Night Watch if the carrier was also a member of said Night Watch. Seems a little unnecessary to arrange a meeting between myself and Lord Faven of all... Lord Farentooth, my apologies, of all people. To arrange such a thing.
Well, they might be like, you know, they're a lord and they just want to speak to lords.
Perhaps, but surely they'd know the easiest way to get it done would just to be provide a sum of money to someone capable of doing so. That to go through us, they're, well, should expect some arrangement to be made for it, which seems an awful lot of unnecessary bureaucracy for something so simple.
Did the letter imply any reason for the meeting?
Regrettably not.
And you recognize the name?
That I did. Manor house, not at all too significant. But known, at the least, so. They aren't a fabricated house, at the very least. regardless, as I stated, on full intent once we respond to this invitation. If you do get the chance to pry your eyes around and find anything of interest, perhaps it'd be wise to take it.
The Night Watch also was very interested in my scarf. They
Why
said
is
that
that?
somebody had another scarf that looked like mine, and it, you know, they looked around on it, but they were like, no, it's not that one. It's almost feel like they looked at it and tried to look if it was, I don't know, something different with it. I don't know.
I don't
That's
recall
strange.
the hooded figure bearing any resemblance to
I don't know. It's just, they just, can I look at your scarf? And I was like, okay.
unless it has to do with the thieveries in the market. But
Right.
still, I don't think I can think of anyone else with a scarf so similar.
I don't know.
Well, we shall just have to see what that lord wants, and if we can't discern any information that he was not willing to provide, tomorrow. Until then, just remain vigilant for this masked fellow.
One learns
Not much
doesn't
else
seem
we
to have
can
been
do.
Elfay. Or anything connected really to Elfay, so we have at least that good cleared, hopefully.
That's good at least. Did you go ask her if she stabbed anyone in the dark?
No, why would she have done that anyways?
I don't know. You seem to imply that's what...
No, I just thought, like, she got herself caught in the wrong place and she wrote sorts of
I
things.
see.
Can't say.
Hey, what? She can't, she was around the, huh?
Wrong place, wrong time, possibly being accused of something easily put her up against it because she can't say anything.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Easy to choose the person who's not from here, then point at the hands of their own failures of capturing a single person.
What if it was one of the Night Watch that killed the other people?
Just checking to make sure you're still awake. I don't think I've ever heard you so quiet, Jasper.
How many incriminating
I'm
things
just
do you
thinking.
think Elfay has in her book that she uses to communicate now that she's not speaking?
Told her to burn it if there's anything, so. Oh god, it's that goblin again! Hi, Jasper!
Where am I going to hide? I can't get off this perch without dying.
I'll be back.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna try and mess with you.
Well then,
Give you some of that goo.
don't say that. Don't ever say that.
The idea.
Well, you're the one who was one of the many people who bought the goddamn goblin goo. It's just sewer
No,
water.
I didn't buy it.
Oh, so you're just talking?
I was the one that gave them idea of selling their goo.
What?
A delightful consideration to have.
What are you doing? What?
No.
What?
He didn't.
Can they breathe in there?
They're dead.
Oh, they are mad.
Can't ever imagine why.
I think you're going to suffer more than I am.
Oh, don't sweep him off. I don't know if he would
He's
survive
not
this. I'm believing if he
alive.
was inside the
He's upset.
When I die, I'm going to haunt you forever.
She's certainly an impressive parlor trick.
Exactly.
Get off of me.
Is there no way to turn him back to his normal size? I think he's went through this torture enough.
I'm sure it'll wear off. Maybe.
Maybe.
Years from now.
Years from now. Aelfay, you're master of the magics. Got any ideas?
I beg your forgiveness. Please don't haunt me.
You don't mean that.
He's yet to perish.
Well, that depends how this was done.
How was it done, Jasper? Was it just a potion from that?
Yes, it was.
From that place. You know that place where Holly got shrunken? That's where.
What do you mean again?
Shit out of luck. I'm not an alchemist.
Well, I don't
Are
think
you
we
okay,
know any alchemists
Jasper?
who can help you with that.
Well, on the bright side, you can fit in the fluff of her tail now.
I would get lost and die and suffocate if I went into that tail like this. No, I'm not okay.
Maybe you can ride on her head, pull her hair around, see if it controls her body, like puppet strings.
Oh, you still drunk?
I would first have to mount her.
What? No, I'm fine now.
Excuse me, what?
Mount her like a mountain. Climb her.
I'm always drunk.
That's not a good sign.
He was like super drunk, like when he
I'm not trusting anything right now.
waggling.
Why were you not? That's a bad thing to do.
He was having a good time.
All I was doing was singing shanties, going down the street.
So, I leave to go check on renovations on my home, and I come back and multiple guards are dead.
That's the short of it, yes.
What did she write?
She had left, came back, and
The murders had happened.
Oh. What was that?
Seems all too common with our group.
What was that?
yes, it
What was
does.
what?
That's not funny.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
What? Is that another magic trick of yours, huh?
What did you say? Or what did you hear?
I saw your eyes turn purple.
Oh, I was talking to Aina.
It looks as though someone is falling asleep on the very steps. Might be worthwhile returning some people to the airship. But they might rest.
That happens with
starting to get late.
Sprout. She falls asleep a lot.
And let Carlos back on her. You will be okay with what happened earlier today, though. With you know.
I will be.
We've got to smuggle you past the goblin.
I sure hope so.
My word, if she just doesn't come back.
Do I put you in the tankard?
We're looking for her.
I was thinking.
I need to talk to them.
No.
You could just let him ride on your shoulder.
Very well then.
Possibly on the Kalypsia already, so maybe in the morning.
Yeah, we'll talk to them tomorrow.
Oh. The shoulder just
All right.
turns.
He's being woman handled.
What? It should have been me, not him.
What? I can't. I'm too short. I can't read. Oh, yeah,
there.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's been a long
I went to go
day.
check on the renovations of my shop, and they come back and the guards are murdered.
Oh yeah, that is a pretty
I
good
like
day.
your doll, Kenny.
Thank you. It's custom made.
I'll hurt you.
I have no fucking clue what he said in response.
I think he said I hate you.
You do throw around an awful lot of thread for someone so small.
You're not excluded from this.
It's like a small yapping dog.
Is that so?
I'm going to bite your neck, Akane. I am literally right next to your jugular.
Promises.
That I will carry.
Behave.
No. I refuse. Where are you taking me?
Oh, I think we're going to Holly's room.
Well, why? She has a room? She doesn't have a room.
Oh. Then I guess we'll find her.